Hello, everybody. What's going on? Wendy O, Cheryl, hard at work. Howie, Guido, what's up? That's all. Okay. Exit. Oh, there we go. No drama? No, sorry, no drama. Hey, Samara, how you doing? Mike Stevens, Sixth Estate. Hello. Let me get the Southside Gang Worldwide. Let me get the link. Oh, shoot. I didn't even open YouTube yet. Oops. kind of have to have YouTube open in order to drop the link. There we go. Let me get it in there. Pin. There it goes. Jeremiah Sullivan, hello. Capgun, hi. Fancy meeting you here. Good to see you. I'm happy to see you. Really. Howie, what are you doing? Hey, Glenn. Nevaeh, hello. Howie, where are you at? What are you doing? You're taking your own sweet little time. Oh, and you're dark. Turn a light on, man. Jeez Louise. Barely. All I can see is the glow in your glasses.
Yeah, it's not right. It's 9 o'clock at night, but it's still light outside.
Well, turn on a goddamn light. Holy crap. There you go. Good God. Are you trying to imitate AC?
No.
Wearing a wife beater?
No.
You will be here until the drama queen arrives. Who's the drama queen?
How's it going, Silver?
There's a lot of those, but which one are you, or which one in particular are you talking about? I got the package yesterday.
Oh, good.
Yep.
You see what I mean by the boxes?
Yeah. Now I just got in. Hey, Desert Goat. Just got in 4 new headphones, wireless headphones. But the boxes are kind of mushed. Just a little mushed. But I think the headphones inside are fine. But the boxes themselves are kind of mushed. So kind of have to deal with that. And I got new different coins now. I got Pearl Harbor coins. So those will be up for grabs down the road a little. Down the road a piece. There's only one that consistently uses other people's panels for defamation. I will leave the guess up to you. No, there's several. So I'm still at a loss.
Hi, Glenn. Hi, Nevaeh.
It could be one of about 5 that I can think of. Hey, Canal.
051. Hello.
Hey, Zero. What's up? Yeah, I can only think of like 5. So I don't know, but I guess we'll find out if whoever it is shows up and
Yep.
I don't know, but that's fine. You know, like I've always said, if I have somebody up here on panel or in my chat that you don't like and you don't want to deal with, I got no problem with you stepping away. It's not a problem. Why is Cheryl linking people's channels? Because that's what she does best.
Absolutely.
She
Cheryl
is a super mod, and I believe in sharing everybody's channels. So it doesn't matter if you have anything on your channel or not. Doesn't matter. Cheryl is awesome at linking everybody's channels on there.
Yeah,
So
she is slicker than whale shit. She is.
I believe in caring and sharing and all that kind of shit. All that kind of shit, you know.
Absolutely. Hi, Captain
So
Slim.
I absolutely love the fact that she's on it immediately and starts sharing everybody's links.
Yeah.
You were selling a radio? A radio? Like an old time radio or a newer radio? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. Well, I finally met the other neighbor, the husband to the wife that I had met earlier. I'd met the lady, her name's Jade, and then I met the husband and their little girl finally, and their dog. So that was kind of 1957 Telefunken shortwave radio. Oh wow, that's cool. 57? Jeez, that would be cool. Billy Norwood is looking for me. Why? Why would Billy Norwood be looking for me? I don't ever have anything to do with Billy other than seeing him on other people's channels. Hey, Rob C, what's up?
Hi, El Sancho, Desert Goat, Rob
It was
C.
clean. Nice. So did you sell it? He's got his eyes on me. Why? Why? Billy Norwood is a drunk. No thanks. If he's like interested, no thanks.
Angel, because he.
Angel! I have been trying to get a hold of you. Holy crap, Angel, I have been trying to get a hold of you. Oh my god. He's a huge admirer. Oh, okay. Angel, Friday's winner, Aksa James, decided that she wanted you to get the Titanic coin. So you need to email me. I have been leaving messages or comments on your videos, but apparently you have the you gotta check them before they go up,
Hi, Jeremiah Sullivan.
because every time I go back to your channel, my comment is gone. So you need to get a hold of me. Get a hold of me. I got notifications coming in right and left here. Hang on, let me get rid of them. There we go. I've clicked the bell on way too many channels. Yeah, Angel, you just gotta email me. Just email me and I'll get that off to you. Cheryl is in the running for moderator of the year, and she should get it because she is amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
You didn't know you had a channel until Cheryl sent you the link. Well, if you have a YouTube account, then you have a channel. Now, whether or not you have any content on that channel or subscribers on that channel, that's another thing. But if you have a YouTube account, then you have a channel. But whether or not you do anything with that channel is up to you. So, oh, you collect and sell old vintage radios, home audio receivers, and speakers? Cool. You know, you should get a hold of. She's on YouTube. Her name is Rosie O'Kelly, and she does that too. She sells or she collects vintage audio receivers. She has a whole freaking wall of them. So you should. Rosie O'Kelly is her name on YouTube, and she's got big bagazongas. Hey C, what's up?
Hi, Racy.
You have a 10 by 20 storage unit full of them? Oh my God. Holy moly. Well, she would probably be interested. Now, I don't know how you feel about transgender women, but Rosie is a transgender woman. And she's
Hi, CV.
she's got a really good following on YouTube.
Hi,
He's out, man. You can't be here for the drama because there is no drama here. COVID. Hey, what's up? Capgun sold you a radio and it was a freaking Sony Walkman. So is Capgun a perfect match for what? Got bands, the number 2 at Gmail. It's going along the ticker at the bottom here as soon as it comes up.
There you
My
go.
PayPal, that's my Cash App. There it is. Got bands, the number 2 at gmail.com. So definitely email me and then I can get that off to you. I already mailed off the other one, but I can mail off yours. So cool. Oh, I didn't know that Capgun transition. I highly doubt that. You have an original Walkman from 1980? Still brand new? Still in the original box and wrapping? Holy crap, where do you find that kind of crap?
Nice.
I mean, that's incredible. That would be amazing. God, that would be cool. Still in the original box and wrapping? That's crazy. Brook Fishing, what's up?
That'd be worth a lot of money.
Yeah. I hope you go on like eBay and shit and sell that shit. Cap is you actually a really attractive woman once you get past the voice. Hey, D Johns.
Hi, D Johns.
Be nice to Capgun. I like Capgun. Be nice to him. He hasn't been real thrilled about me, but that doesn't matter. I still like him. Hey, Chad. How you doing?
Hi, Chad.
Y'all gotta be nice when you're in my channel. Remember that. Y'all gotta be nice. He is outside. He has this little spot that he goes to sleep the day away, where he's kind of camouflaged, so nobody can find him, kind of thing. But I can find him. I know exactly where he is, but it's in a bunch of weeds. So he's camouflaged in there, so nobody will bother him. Sancho and you are friends and lovers. Nice. Very nice. I hear Jackrabbit is behind Capgun. I like Capgun. I think he's funny as fuck. When he starts laughing, holy moly, that is so infectious.
Hi, Bella.
His laugh is so infectious that it doesn't even matter if something's funny or not. If Capgun is laughing, I'm laughing because he is just hilarious when he's laughing. So I think I like him.
He's a bit like Gen X. She's got such a dirty laugh.
Well, Capgun's laugh isn't dirty. It's funny as fuck. It's one of those. I don't know if you've ever seen those videos where people can't stop laughing, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Capgun's got the best laugh. He really does. He's got an awesome laugh. How else would you know what was between those legs if you didn't see it? Well, that's true. Hey, Bell Admin. Hello. Oh my God, you guys. Capgun is ticklish in 3 areas in the taint. Oh, 1 in the taint. Oh my God. And of course, I went live. So my dog wants in.
Oh, wow. Get him in.
Happens every time. And now you probably want to sit up here, huh? Come on. Yep. Come on. Lay down. There. Now he's comfy.
Yep, there he is.
I put a towel down here so he doesn't get the couch itself all
Very.
dirty, all furry and dirty. Oof. Poochie. Poochie. Nude Guru, hello, what's up?
Hi, New Guru.
So what's been going on in this YouTube streets?
Not much.
I know that Connie has been spurging quite a bit.
Oh, yes, we see that.
Which is hilarious. I absolutely. It's like a car crash. You can't stop looking. You can't not look. These spy phones, I went to email Silver and it popped up after I typed G. What the fuck? Oh, well, maybe I've emailed you before. That's a possibility.
Yeah, because that's all I have to do is press G and you come up.
Hi, bye, Huckleberry.
Hi, Huckleberry.
What's new? Nothing. Not a damn thing. I gotta go shopping today. I have to go shopping today, and I really don't want to go.
Where did you get to last night?
I turned my phone off because I had a headache. I had a splitting headache. Well, it started out just to be an annoying headache.
Yeah.
And the longer I put off taking anything for it,
it got worse.
It got worse and more intense. So I ended up taking some 800 milligrams of Motrin, and
yeah,
I hate that. I hate taking drugs like that. I don't like them.
Yeah.
I mean, every night I take a low dose aspirin, but as far as anything else, I really hate it. Hey, Blind Man No Justice, what's up?
Hi, Blind Man.
Oh, him spurging is nothing new. I know, but it's funny.
That's one person's voice.
I don't know. Angel, that's weird. Maybe it's the algorithms. I don't know. But if you send me your name, I got your name, obviously. But if you send me your address, then I will send that down to you with your bonus gift. So, yeah, it's so funny how many people try so hard to be nice to Connie.
Yeah.
And try to understand what's going through his head, and they try to be calm around him, but he takes everything as an attack. No matter how nice you are, it's an attack. And you're gonna dox his mother, and you're gonna dox everybody, and it's like, dude, I remember a stream that Connie did. He had his address on the bottom of the screen, and he basically doxed himself. So what the hell? I mean, there's nothing. Not anybody else can dox him. He's already done it.
Yeah.
To himself. There's nothing going on in Connie's head. I know. Hey, Uncontrollable, how you doing?
Hi, Uncontrollable. There's two things I would love to see happen to. One of them it can't, because his mum should have swallowed him. And the second one is somebody really needs just to punch him in the throat.
Something. I don't know. Hey, Sab Crazy, what's up? Happy New Week.
because his voice is the only voice I cannot stand. I just want to grab his throat and just rip it out.
Oh yeah, and he blames everybody for not encouraging him to get a job.
Oh, please.
When that's came out, get a job has come out of everybody's mouth who's ever talked to Connie.
Yeah.
Every single person has told him, get a job, get a job, get a job. Andrew even got him a job. And he wouldn't even take it.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. I'm confused.
And it's like when he was on Paulie's, and I stuck up for him because I think it was Tonic was sort of badgering him and all this shit. And I stuck up for him and I said, just leave him alone and, just leave him be. And then all of a sudden, fucking wallop. He kicks off, calls everybody all the names under the sun. So, you know what I mean? Everyone's tried to help him.
Yeah, Capgun, when he rear-ended that woman in traffic, that was hilarious, by the way. That was too good. You can't write this shit. I mean, it was so good. But yeah, he blamed everybody else for him getting in a car wreck. I don't get it.
Was he streaming? Was he streaming at the time?
Yeah.
Well, it's his own fucking fault then, isn't it?
Yeah, he was live. He was absolutely live. He was looking down at his phone and he rear-ended some girl.
Prick.
He goes, "Oh my God. I just hit somebody." Kate offered him a job making $18.50 an hour, keeping a property clean, and not to mention time and a half if he had to remove snow. And he won't take it. He won't take anything. He won't. Hey, Spooky Press. Exactly, Nevaeh. He's like a book we've all read many times before, but the story doesn't change. I just don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't get. I know he wants to be famous on YouTube. Well, he is famous, kinda, but for all the wrong reasons. He's famous. He's famous for his spurging. He's famous. He's famous for his e-begging. And that he will, if somebody else does any kind of e-begging, he will jump all over that person. And say what a loser they are for e-begging. Yet that's what he does. That's all he does. That's the only way he knows how to make money is by begging other people for it. I don't get it. Hey, Resident Evil, how you doing? I don't get it. He is also famous for weighing less than a glass of water and still being alive. Yeah. I weigh less than a glass of water too, but I'm still alive. So, I weigh all of 115 pounds. But I'm still alive, but I'm old, so, and I've always been a little shit. So, I'm going to stay being a little shit.
You may be a little shit, but you're a lovely little shit.
Oh. Sometimes. Not all the time. Only sometimes.
No, I've seen you get mad, and it's quite cool.
Well, no, you've never really seen me super mad.
No, I've seen you go off a couple of times.
But it's never been to the point where I'm seeing red.
Yeah. But I say, at the end of the day, I don't do anything to piss you off, so I'm happy with that.
Not yet. Not yet. There's still time. I don't know. And then I get a lot of crap because I'm friends with Polly, and all
Yeah.
these people hate Polly and da 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 da, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I like who I like, and just because somebody else doesn't like him, that has no bearing on me.
Mm.
It has
What
nothing to do with me.
what pisses me off is when you're guilty by association. I just don't fucking get. I don't get that at all.
I don't either.
You know, just because you like someone and somebody don't like you, that's fucking ridiculous. Just be if you don't like the person, then be horrible to that person, but don't take
Yeah.
out on people who are not nasty to you back. So
I mean, if you want to go that route,
hi Nikki.
I'm related to Mary Queen of Scots, and she got beheaded. So
Yeah.
that should. So for pissing off Queen Elizabeth or whoever the hell it was, Queen Victoria or whoever it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't get it either. The whole guilty by association. I've never done nothing to nobody. I've never doxed anybody, even though I have the biggest
Biggest
doxing
doxing
operation on YouTube. Although I've never used it.
Yeah.
I've never doxed anybody. I have no intention of doxing anybody. I don't care how much you piss me off. I don't care how mad you get at me or how mad I get at you. That's not going to happen. I'm not, that's not what I do. That's just
Um,
not what I do.
I'll say, and really, that's where a lot of people who don't like you are very fucking lucky that you don't do that.
Well, yeah. And, I like I said, it's not, I personally think doxing is dangerous.
It
It's
is
dangerous as hell.
seriously dangerous.
You don't know who is listening.
Yeah.
I mean, right now there's 29 people here. Guaranteed there's not 29 people in chat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got the lurkers, the people that just watch and listen.
I'll say there's people out there that
Hey, Boudini Fox.
who don't mean any harm, but there's other lurkers that do. And they're the dangerous ones.
Yeah. I mean, you just got to watch one episode of American Horror Story to know that.
Yeah. Oh, and talking of that, I just finished the hotel one.
I just started Hotel.
What a strange ending.
Yeah, it gets explained later.
Yeah, it just like what was it?
Yeah, it gets explained later in another season.
I think my favorite on there has to be the maid.
Oh yeah, she's awesome.
She's great.
She can get a blood stain out just like that, no problem.
Yeah, she's excellent. I love that woman. She's brilliant.
Mayor Winningham is her real name.
Yeah.
You lost your headphones. Oh no. Yeah, everyone is entitled to their own opinion and go to other channel creators.
Alexander, hello.
Exactly. I go where I want. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that,
Fox,
oh, well, if you go to that channel, I'm not coming to your channel. Oh, well, see you later. I go where I want. I go where the hell I want. And I have whoever the hell I want on my channel. If there's somebody here that I don't want on my channel, I get rid of them. It's real quick.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. Connie's not allowed here.
Yeah.
AFA is not allowed here.
We say this all the time. If it's your channel, you do what you want on your channel.
Mm-hmm. News New England is not allowed here. There are some people that I don't want anywhere near my channel, but if there's somebody on my channel that you don't like, go to another channel. Go to another channel where there's everybody that you like.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell that I'm going to be able to please everybody.
Yeah.
There's no way. No way in hell. You can't please all of the people all of the time.
That's right.
And, I just got to do what I do, and that's it. Yeah, exactly, Cheryl. Hence the word free.
Yeah.
Go where you want to. Yep.
I'm just going to send you a message, Silver.
Why?
Well, you'll find out when you get the message.
Okay. There's also a block button. Yep. But I don't allow my mods to block anybody. If anybody does any blocking, I don't want anybody getting mad at my mods for blocking somebody. So if anybody gets blocked, I'm doing it. I am the one that will block. Now, y'all can time out if it's warranted, but no blocking. I'm the only one that can block people. And I've blocked everybody that I wanted to block. I've blocked AFA, I've blocked News New England, and I've blocked Connie. Of course, Connie has a million freaking sock accounts, but I block them as I see them.
Oh, he's got his own friends then.
He's what?
His sock accounts. He's got his own friends.
Yeah. Yeah, he's created his own friends. Who the hell is that?
What's up, Solo?
Who is that?
Oh, that was from Billy Noah DFK stream last night. I was super stoned.
Oh.
I can't really, but it's like fitting because Capgun and I have been talking for a couple weeks about a boy band and who do we recruit for this boy band. And the only name Capgun and I have chose for the Swordla Fighters is Howie the Hamster.
Nice.
Howie's going to join the Sword Fighters.
That's a possibility, Howie.
Come on, let's see the keyboard, Howie. Let's go.
What
The
keyboard?
keyboard.
Your keyboard. Let's see the keyboard. If you pass that test, you can join the Sword Fighters.
Here's mine.
Howie's the one we have an eye on. No offense, Silver.
Mine lights up.
I haven't got a keyboard.
Yeah,
You
he's on
just
his
picked me
iPad.
showing your keyboard. How did you do that?
I'm hoping so, Capgun. I'm really, really hoping so. That the quarterback for the new quarterback for the Seahawks will surprise me. I really hope so.
So is that a yes or a no, Howie, or is it like something that like you're going to be like thinking about? Because we need you to have a filthy keyboard, and that's like a requirement to join our boy band. Like, do you have a filthy, dirty, disgusting keyboard?
No.
I want that keyboard rage quitting, walking out of the room. Like, do you have that?
No, sorry.
How do we know if we haven't seen your keyboard though?
Mine doesn't qualify. It's clean. It's brand new.
I don't have a keyboard.
You don't have a keyboard?
No.
No, he's on his iPad.
Oh.
I don't have a
iPads
desktop.
don't have keyboards.
Capcom, what do we do now?
I hope so, Capgun. I really, really do.
Like, that's the number one requirement is to have a dirty, disgusting, filthy like keyboard.
Hey, Alexander. Hey,
or
Defend.
cigarette burn in your hoodie like I have. Do you have a cigarette burn in your hoodie, Howie?
He doesn't smoke.
I don't smoke.
Oh man. Fuck.
I'm
Damn
so
it. He's just not in the know, you know? Hey, Crazy Frenchman. Hello.
Crazy Frenchman. Hello.
I just thought it'd be ideal because like Howie and Capgun look identical, and it would have been a great opportunity for.
No, they
them.
don't.
I think they look pretty. I think they're both like handsome bald men who look like Vin Diesel, and I think it would be great for him to join the boy band like the Sword Fighters.
Oh God. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Vin Diesel.
He looks like if Danny DeVito and Vin Diesel had a baby, it would melt.
That's more like it. Not Vin Diesel, but Danny DeVito and Vin Diesel.
Oh,
It's like a hybrid between Danny DeVito and Vin Diesel. That's Howie the Hipster.
That's hilarious.
Oh dear.
That's
You gotta-
awesome.
I'll tell you what, you gotta love them, ain't you? Gotta love them.
Hey, we want Howie.
Sorry, dude.
See?
That's gonna make it difficult. He doesn't have a keyboard, and he doesn't have.
We got a problem, Capcom.
I see that we do. What? Fuck. This thing working? There we go.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Clear his throat.
I got a different. I got a new headset, and I'm not exactly perfect. I don't know exactly what I'm doing with it yet.
Oh shit.
That's all
You
right.
talk to it. You talk into it.
I know, but sometimes for me, that's easier said than done. So that's just kind of the way it is.
Oh, iPads
Definitely.
have external keyboards, Bluetooth keyboards, so you
Yeah,
can
they
get a
do.
keyboard, Howie.
Yeah, you could get a keyboard, but you got to make it dirty and disgusting and
Yes.
filthy, Howie.
Oh,
You have to
right.
like take it to the see if you can find one.
I don't know.
Like a
Howie's
public
Howie's
landfill.
Howie's kind of a clean freak, so I don't know if that would
It's good.
happen.
I think if Howie Cap, if this is wrong, let me know. If Howie gets a keyboard, eats a manwich over it, and pisses on it, he might qualify for the boy.
Do they even have manwiches in England?
Sloppy Joes?
That's
I
a
don't
good
know.
question.
A
You know what
sloppy
that
Joe?
is?
You know what a
Howie?
sloppy Joe is?
No.
Of course, he doesn't eat meat, so that would.
Oh, you
Okay.
don't need. Well, that's the problem with this boy band, that's for sure.
Yeah, we got to work some things. We got to iron some things out, Howie.
I mean, he on paper, Cap, he's the perfect candidate, but the
I
more
know.
we're learning,
I'm sorry, God.
I
I'm
know.
so bloody sorry.
That's all right. What can I say?
you know, like
But
if you look at all the boy bands, they
see
always
if
have
you
a
can-
European in it.
Yeah, that's
know?
true.
That's true.
You know,
I know where you're going.
Yeah.
You know what? All you have to do is just look for a keyboard in one of your closets that's been sitting there since the beginning of time,
hmm
like I did. And
Oh man, I just threw away
You're
my old
good.
keyboard.
And
Yeah,
if you happen to bludgeon a woman with the keyboard, that's fine.
yes.
That's okay.
Leave all of whatever is on there still on there, and don't.
Absolutely okay.
And
We
then
won't black light it. We may blue light it, but we might, you know.
yes. And it has to have a mini guitar neck coming off.
Yeah,
of it. You
I
have to
mean,
be able to-
listen.
You've seen those keyboards, like in the '80s. People, you'd be out there with the guitar neck, and they'd be playing the keyboard as well with it.
Oh,
They
I
had,
mean,
like,
Howie,
some- remember
listen,
that
like,
Oh
shit?
yeah.
Howie, listen, like if we could solve 8 crimes with your like keyboard from all the DNA, I think it would be an excellent fit for you to join our boy band.
I'll tell
That's
you what,
true.
guys. If I could find a dirty keyboard, I would.
Oh man.
You could probably buy one off of Etsy. Those people are filthy.
I mean,
They
if
live
there's
in-
a
they live in
Craigslist in
hippie
your
communes
area,
and shit.
I mean, if there's a Craigslist in your area, Howie, that might be a
Oh,
good
that's
idea too.
But just
Yes.
meet in a neutral place, Howie, because we
Yeah,
want you.
like
We
the
want you
Facebook
around.
Marketplace.
If
Yeah,
somebody would have a
what
keyboard
you're
like
thinking?
that, they simply would. Yes, but it has to be filthy.
right. But if you want to cheat the system, Howie, and like try to get a keyboard from a woman menstruating, that'd be a quick way to like join the boy band as
That's
well.
true.
And it's only $1,200.
What?
That's a bargain. I don't see that it has a numerical keypad on it though. That's where
No, I think
it
it's,
needs to have a. It needs to have the 10 key punch because that's the filthiest part.
Okay.
That's where the old
That's
joke
not
comes
gonna
from.
work.
Yeah, well, you can add it to it. We'll weld the fucking thing. We don't care.
There you go.
We'll just glue it. We'll just cut off like the piece of the keyboard of an old keyboard, and just glue it to it.
Oh, Cheryl, I'm sorry. Oh, damn.
What happened?
Have you ever been in a boy band before, Howie?
She had
Hang on.
one of her kitty pass away.
Oh fuck! I hate
Oh,
that.
sorry to hear that, Cheryl.
Sorry to hear that.
I do the same thing though with the animals. I do that too, is have them cremated and have a little plaque made up and stuff. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
Well, my one of my cats that passed away, he had a heart attack and died.
Holy
Bitch, why don't you
Yeah.
kill my high silver? Way to go. Wow.
Trying to
Why
have
did
a
you think-
comedy show here.
I
and all of a
wasn't
sudden
trying
it's
to cut you
amazing.
off a few seconds ago. I was trying to keep the mood light to cheer Cheryl up because
Yeah.
that's what she needs the most is to laugh and smile. So
That's true.
Sancho knows what the fuck he's doing by trying to keep the momentum going and keep the
Yes.
mood light and humorous so everyone
It's-
can smile and have a good time. We're not winning anything like today. We might as
No,
well get a fucking smile out of it.
It's time to laugh again.
Yeah, like smiles
It
are free, you sons of bitches.
Make America laugh again.
That's right. I like
but
I like Sancho's fucking his avatar.
Yeah,
Funny.
man, it was a crazy.
You know
Man,
who that actually is?
I have no idea.
It
I
looks
took one night
familiar.
off. I was like backstage with DFK and like Billy Norwood, and it's changed me forever. This is what I came out.
That's
Looking like.
actually you. That's actually
That's what I came out looking like after a backstage with those two. Oof.
Yikes! Oh, yikes!
You know something? No, I've seen old men like that look 10 million times worse. To be honest,
That's true. I have
mean,
too.
I've seen some shit that where you go, oh my god, Jesus! It's the end of that.
that's very true, Cheryl. Very true.
Yeah.
I just like
Well,
the
my-
little shy, the little coy, shy look on his face.
Well, if anyone knows where the liver of DFK is, please let us know. He had about 20 beers last night. Literally, he was on 16 beers when I fell asleep, and his show was 2 hours longer. So he was probably,
16?
I guarantee you, he was 20 to 22 beers deep, and he may or may not have
Oh,
woken up
yeah.
with a condom in his ass.
Holy crap!
You-
I drank
you know
2
what?
beers and I'm down for the count.
Well, what I don't understand about him is, I mean,
Jeez.
I think everybody up here on the panel would agree with this, and in chat. You know, this guy has had 2, not 1, 2 fucking strokes. Okay, within like a period of a year,
Yeah.
something like that. Okay.
I would turn him
Now,
on
I
the
mean,
weed.
I don't
Yeah.
know about anybody else, but at some point, a stroke. I mean, seriously, it is a fucking crapshoot.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
people die. People can't use their fucking like the left side of their body or their right side of the body. They can't talk. They die. I mean, all sorts of fucking complications. This dude
Yeah.
came out scot free twice.
Yeah.
And fucking,
he's
you know what? At
pushing
some
the
point,
envelope.
everybody would a normal human being would go, you know something? Maybe I should change a few things in my life.
You think?
He's
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't even occur to him.
No, doesn't register in his brain
He's
at all.
got some
No.
issues like we all do. We're all human. He's trying. He's a good soul.
And bro,
He's trying to do what? Kill himself? Like, what is he trying exactly? What
That's like-
experiment could we possibly be going for?
you
here?
know,
Like,
I'm wondering
another
if he does have kind of a death wish.
one? I think he does.
He's going through some issues right now. I think we all are.
I'll say all I can
That's
say is I hope the third time meant the charm. That's all I can say.
I hope that
I cannot feel bad for a guy like that. I'm sorry.
I mean, like if you're in a chat
he's
room
not a
and you
bad
talk about
dude.
Cap Gun's taint, you definitely have issues, and I do. I have
correct.
issues too.
Yes.
yeah, but that's
But
funny.
I mean, I just can't. I mean, there's just no way I can get
standing
behind a
tall.
guy who can't stop drinking. I mean, I get it. It's tough for some people, more so than others. I
Well,
get it.
DFK is
But
not
shit.
the only one.
Yeah, but it's like, but a fucking stroke. I mean, my
I
God,
mean,
I
there's-
would stop that fucking. Oh my God, I'd be so
Yeah.
thankful. I'd be thanking God literally every minute, and just I can't
Well,
believe I've
never
got a
mind the
second chance.
stroke. If I flashed my giant testicle on a live stream, that would probably be a wake up call too. But
What did it look like? Was it like one side looked like an egg and the
it
other one
literally
looked like a
looked
pellet?
like if Howie shaved his eyebrows and all of his facial hair, it would look like DFK's testicle.
Holy smokes! That is like almost a perfectly round bowling ball type cranium.
It really is.
No offense, that's actually a good. That's symmetrical, Howie. That's what you
Oh,
want.
6 pound. Oh, thank you.
Oh shit!
But I mean, shit.
I don't know. My brother, my older brother, was an alcoholic,
Mhm.
and nothing ever happened to him
Thank
that
God.
would make him stop drinking, and
Oh God.
so he continued to drink right up until his death. He drank. His last drink was a pint of turpentine.
I've heard
And
that's delicious. You know.
no, he went into
Listen,
respiratory arrest
much
and
like
died that
gin.
night.
I'm
right.
kidding.
We all got issues. It's just like some of us, unfortunately, live stream it for everyone to see.
You know
You
what,
know.
Sancho? I think that's twice now she's brought us down. We're trying to keep happiness going, and she's fucking it up twice.
Listen, I feel like jumping out of a fucking window right now. I'm so
No
depressed.
shit.
Silver's
First was
doing
one
everything.
thing with the
Silver's doing
cremation, and
everything
now
she
this.
possibly can to bring this vibe down
It's
with
like
Holly
if
the
you want to
hamster.
become depressed, if you don't feel bad about your life, come here, everyone.
No, it's just like she doesn't realize when Holly the hamster's on a panel, it's a fucking party, and it's a party 24/7, and we got to keep that mood up and not talk about heart attacks and fucking all this sad, depressing
Yes.
shit. I feel like crying right now.
Me too. Dude, that wasn't even alcohol he drank. He drank turpentine, for Christ's sake.
I feel like having some turpentine right now, to be honest.
I do too, but the closest thing I have is mouthwash with alcohol.
I know.
That's it. That's
And
not
it's
going to
Holly
get the
the-
job done.
Oh shit! Cheryl, get that, please.
Oh,
That you can block.
Oh, that's actually like Bones in the chat right there.
I
No,
thought that was
I
somebody
see.
else.
I
isn't
see that all over YouTube.
Yeah, he wants to find women that are naked and afraid.
it? Like the show. That show's still going on. I've never heard a bunch of
Everybody
whiny
alone.
ass
I'll
fucking
help
shit.
you.
like
I'm
that.
sure you will. That's just nasty.
We should
Well,
have
there's a-
Howie the hamster cut a promo of that chat name.
Now, I've seen that shit all over YouTube, and it's not just in
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
our channel.
bots. Yeah, they're bots.
Yeah.
Bedtime clown.
Bedtime
Sex
Clown has
bots.
it right. Sex bots, exactly.
Well, I think the sex bots always come to Silver Diamonds because of her dirty mouth.
What's with that?
Thank you,
she
Roscoe.
doesn't really have a dirty mouth. She's not really mean.
Speaking of dirty mouth, Ross Con's in the chat, everybody.
I mean, I was mean. I was mean to Shelley.
Hi, bedtime.
Well,
Clown.
that's completely not only is that acceptable, that is encouraged.
I was mean to Shelley, and she was none too happy. Jumped
Well, that's
all over me.
okay. You know what? There is no such thing as bad attention when it comes to Shelley. It's all good. It doesn't matter. It could be something horrible,
true.
such as faking rape, like she has. That's okay.
What I said. That's
That
what I
is
said.
perfectly.
I
that
had
is
mentioned
perfectly
that
acceptable to her.
I had mentioned that she lied about it,
Yeah,
and
doesn't
she
like
was coming at me. Well, how did I lie? Where did I lie? And I was
No,
like, dude, you said it on you said it on a channel.
Listen, no matter how many times you show, it's not going to matter. I've dealt with that for over 2 years with her, and you just end up giving up because she exhausts you to the point where you're just like, fuck it, I just want to stare at Holly the hamster for a few hours.
I used to like Shelley and feel sorry for her.
Well,
I mean,
that's what they do.
No,
They want
I'm
you
sure
to
you
feel
don't
sorry.
anymore.
And that's how they reel you in. It's
rape.
like,
Not for faking the rape, but for I felt sorry for her because she was kind of dumb.
right. And she also like stated,
Yes.
and she also had a story that hit a lot of people close to home. They might be the victims of it. B, they might have been triggered by it. So people were emotionally invested in feeling bad for her. And then she goes on a live stream and says that it never happened, and then denies ever saying it, despite it being played a dozen times. I mean, she's playing the coy of who knows when I'm ever telling the truth. Was I lying then or was I lying now? It's like, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck off. More Howie the
That's
hamster.
when you
Let's
just-
go.
I said, I don't know if you were just saying that to get people off your back or what. I don't know, but it was messed up.
So yeah, if you
People
say
don't
that
know
to
the
her, then she just goes, "Well, I don't even know what you're talking about."
She did.
People don't tell the
Yeah,
truth
of course.
on YouTube. Everyone thought like Capgun was
Like,
a guy
where's the
for a lot of
clips?
time.
Where's the clips?
That's
And I'm
true.
like, I don't have them. I'm not the one that gathers clips from everybody's panels about what everybody says. That's not me. Now, if you
she's
want
nuts.
clips, go to Andrew, go to Tonic, go to, and I started naming off all the people that would have the clips.
Right.
But,
Yeah, and Steph
no.
has this clips too. Steph is
Yeah,
on
she's
top
got-
of her.
Steph too, yeah.
She's on
She's got
top
10
of her game with
terabytes of
that.
clips.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Crazy.
just, I just don't get, because I am a rape victim. And
Right,
when
which-
she does
that's-
shit like that,
That's
that takes
horrible.
away from every rape victim out there.
Yes, but she
And-
doesn't get it, or she doesn't. If she does get it, she doesn't care.
Yeah.
So, but I think a lot of it is the fucking Adderall and every other fucking thing she doesn't.
8 feet
I don't
is
know.
not that much. 8 feet is not that much, Nevaeh. Most cops wanted you to stay at least 10 to 20 feet away from them. 8 feet is not that much. I don't have a problem with it, and it's not being 8 feet away from the officer. It's being 8 feet away from the situation. Whatever they're engaged in.
Yeah, I mean, like the longer you are from an officer, like so lowers the odds of you punching one in the mouth.
Well, something like that. I don't get into that 1A shit, man. I stay way.
Holly's
Oh, I'm
fine.
an auditor.
Holly he's fine. He's just
Holly's fine. Well, that's too bad, motherfucker.
he's just
I know he's your friend.
not
I know
into
he's your
his-
friend. I won't fuck around with it.
No, it's okay. I get it. I hear everything. I hear
know,
everything. What everybody
But
thinks
you don't
is
need to
Holly.
hear it. But you don't need to hear it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't need to come up
I've
here
heard it
and
all. I've
don't
heard.
need to tell you
what
how I
shit is
feel
and-
about the fucking guy. I get it.
I get it. And I get that other people don't like it. And I don't like him, and that's fine. Y'all
Right.
can hate him all you want. It doesn't have anything to do with me.
No, and it shouldn't. So that's exactly right. You
Yeah.
can like him, and you shouldn't be held. And nobody should hold
I
that
don't know what's
against you.
going on right now.
I don't either. You got the tiniest little nacho hat. I want to eat that motherfucker right off the top.
Does
of
look
the
like
fucking
a
Save that
skull.
little-
for backstage, Cap. Go ahead.
It does look like
I
a
want,
tortilla.
I want that fucking little hat, and then I want JFK to come out with half his head open, just full of salsa, so I could dip it in it.
Yeah, we'll save that for backstage after we throw Silver Diamond out. So I knew you and Howie.
Yeah, 8 feet is actually quite close. It's not that far away. I mean, you consider that when the COVID shit was going around, you had to stay away 6 feet, and now that's only 2 feet more.
Steve.
Most cops freak out if you're within 10 feet. So 8
Well, I
feet
can
is
understand if you're at a fucking crime scene and there's some bad shit going down, you don't need some asshole in your face, 8 feet
Right.
or not. You know what I mean? Stay the fuck away. It could be a fucking murder. Anything and everything could be evidence. Stay
Right.
out.
right. And
You see
I
him at a
don't-
traffic stop fucking with somebody. I don't care what you do at that point. But
Hey,
Right.
Howie, have you ever ran
you're
from
on
the
a
police?
fucking crime scene. I just stay the fuck away. What's that?
yeah.
I was asking Howie if he ever fled from the police before.
Oh. I see
no,
Howie beating the shit out of a cop, to be honest, and then just walking away. I don't see him fleeing from anything.
I actually heard the police ran from Howie, is what I heard.
You know what? To be honest, it wouldn't surprise. Have you ever seen Howie when he stands up, man? He's pretty fucking built. I remember seeing him stand up one time. It was like probably a year ago. Big dude's fucking stout.
That
man.
was a great live stream.
I
He
wouldn't
actually
play
had a
fucking- I
T-shirt.
wouldn't be playing around with
It
him.
was an epic live stream. Howie did. He had a T-shirt that said "Fuck your badge," and he had 3 cops running from him. It was
At
it
the
was
same
amazing.
time, like on the live stream,
It was
he-
amazing. They did
he
not
had
want
them on the
fucking-
ground. He was fucking clubbing
They
them with
did
those
not
little
want that smoke from Howie. That's for sure.
those fucking bobbies or whatever the fuck. He's sitting there just pounding. He's doing like a hammer fist on their skull. Come on, you motherfuckers!
15 feet in 15. Now see, 15 feet I can understand. I can 8 feet is real close. That's super close. And if they're like if it's a traffic stop, yeah, I get it. Fuck with them all you want, because people just don't. A lot of people, most people in this country have no clue about their rights. They don't know to shut the fuck up. They don't know.
Well, cops should be able to handle themselves if somebody is in that situation. You know what I mean?
But they don't.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
you know what I
problem.
mean? At a traffic stop. Okay,
Right.
You know what I mean? They should deal with somebody fucking just not worry about what somebody's filming or yelling at them and shit because they're
Right.
cops and they're supposed to be better than that and they're trained for that. But
Right.
no, if a bad crime, something like that happens, stay away from them because they're
Yeah,
doing
not
their
only
job
that,
and
but
you
if
don't
a
need to fuck
cop,
it up.
not only that, but if a cop asks for like a blowjob to escape a ticket, don't be like Cap Gun. Don't do it.
That's
Also,
right.
if there's victims,
Hey, you know what? If
you
it's
know, if
$800,
there's victims there,
if it's
who the heck-
$800 coming out of my pocket for a fucking no insurance ticket, or the guy says, "I'm gonna give you this ticket unless you blow me," I'm gonna be blowing this guy.
Oh my God! Now we know your price. Oh God!
Oh,
Howie, write that
geez.
down.
You know what?
$800
$800 is a
blowjob.
lot of is not anything to sneeze at.
Oh my God!
There's a lot of things. Do you have any
What happened to
idea
our no gay
how
conversation?
many things?
Jesus!
You keep pushing.
Hey, Ohio
You
Steve,
keep
how you
you
doing?
keep pushing it in that direction.
You
So,
just
like I
threw
told
a
you,
number. You
I'm
just
just
threw a
gonna
live
I'm just
auction
gonna
out
roll. I'm just gonna. I don't even know if it's 800. It might be more than that. I don't know. All I'm saying, I told you that I'm not gonna fucking talk about gay shit, but
there. Howie, send him the
you
cash app. Let's
you
go,
insist.
Howie.
You insist on it, so I'm just gonna
Well,
keep
you're the
rolling
one
with it.
you're the one that said you'd $800 for a blowjob. So
No,
Exactly,
did you hear
Silver.
what he said first?
Exactly, Silver.
He said Capgun will he'll do a fucking blowjob you got out of a ticket, and that's when I went, yeah, fuck, I'll just roll with it. What am I gonna do? Fucking
But you're
no,
making
no,
financial
no.
transactions on her
somebody
payroll, by
clip
the way.
that, please.
Jesus.
Fucking shit. I probably got so many fucking clips now.
You're making
I know,
financial
I do too.
transactions, though. Jesus.
Well, you're
Like
pushing
me,
it right
me and
there.
my,
You're
me
pushing
and
it in that
my,
direction.
me and
Someone
my
just
laugh.
sent you
My
cash
laugh,
app money, by the way.
my
Check
laugh
your
has
cash app,
gotten me in a
Captain.
lot of trouble.
Yeah, send me $800. I'll take
Howie just paid you $800 on Cash App.
it.
Cheryl says you can always bite off the evidence.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh God, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Some things it's just like, oh no, that's just terrible. Oh, it's horrible.
Hey, Limey Redneck, what's up?
Redneck.
And
Oh,
Deadpan Clown says he'll take the ticket.
Hey, so the prizes are Friday, or so are you
Friday.
doing a giveaway?
Yeah, Friday.
And
When are
Friday,
you When
I'm
are you
giving
gonna,
away a fast charger.
fast charge?
for what?
Fast
Like
charger
what? For what? Is it
for your
anything
phone.
specific? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a little round thing that you plug into a USB, and then you just have to lay your phone down on it to
Wireless charger. I
and
mean,
it, but
what do you
it's
call
a
it?
fast charger, so it'll charge faster than a normal charger will.
Right, but it's a wireless. So I mean, you just go set it down on the. Yeah, no, that's a cool
You
thing.
just
You don't have to
lay your
plug it
phone
in.
down
You just
on
put your phone on it, and you're.
Yeah,
That's something that's actually useful. I could
I'm still waiting for the
definitely-
Howie the Hamster signed 8x10 poster.
it. Hi, Southern H.
The what? The what? 8x10. What did you say? I was reading something. Go ahead. What
Hi,
did you say?
Southern H. Hi, Limey.
An 8x10 poster of Howie signed.
One of the
An
like the
8x10,
black and
8x10,
white, like
we're
or
talking
yeah.
8 feet by 10
I think
feet.
he wants like one of those, the black and white glossies. One of the like
Like
wants
old
to-
Hollywood.
right. Yes, like the old like the rock bands like in the 80s when they'd have like Poison and shit
Yeah.
on it. Wants that, but you want it signed? You said correct. Well, that's
Yeah.
going to cost you an extra 25.
Of
So
course, yeah.
you
Well,
can
that's up to
have
Howie.
the
Howie
8x10
has
for
to be the one that Howie has to be the one that
$14.95,
can do that.
$24.95 signed.
$24.95. No, I don't charge for my prices.
There you go.
I don't charge anything
Yeah.
for my prices.
No, I know.
I
But
pay
say
for
if
everything.
Tap.
Get a secret little get like a cute little picture of Howie with like his pinky on the side of his
Seriously.
mouth, like just
Or
kind of
just
like a
flip him the camera.
coy, yes, but a coy little cute look, like his head sort of tilted towards the side,
Yeah.
and he's wearing like a pink dress.
Screenshot.
And you take a picture of that, and then
Cool,
you
Captain. Scale
sign
it
that,
down.
and it's
Scale
okay.
it down.
Now you've got me going now.
Scale it
fruitcake.
down, dude.
That's
Scale
the
it
end of
down.
it for you.
Scale down the game meter.
You want to
Come on,
roll
dude.
down with this fucking shit? Let's
Easy,
just
boy.
fucking.
Giddy up.
I like my
Easy, boy.
homosexuals flaming.
Easy,
Right,
boy.
Lenny Redneck has Howie printed onto his pillow both sides.
Down, boy.
Nice. Nice. And he hugs it every night.
Yeah, just that coy little look and like maybe a little hat.
Look,
That
Capcom.
little hat.
You know, because I sent Capcom the photo.
That hat that Sancho has on,
The tortilla.
Hey, listen,
the little
listen.
tortilla hat.
Little tortilla
I
on his
sent
head.
Capcom the photo. I thought I was getting some coins for the giveaway. It was a box of weed. I was like, yo, this is the best giveaway
Box of
ever.
weed,
It was like
like
10 pounds of
actual
weed.
weed. It
Oh
was
my God, it was
actual
like
weed.
10. It's like
We
10
got
pounds of weed.
sagebrush and weed here, and that's
I
what I
sent
packed
you the
it with.
photo, Capcom. It was. I'm still high from the fucking box of weed.
Dude, all I have out here is sagebrush. And you're welcome to it.
Yeah. I was worried it was going to be a little bit of acid so I can find Howie attractive, but thank God it wasn't.
That's fucked
Hey,
up.
this
You
old
said you
helmet.
liked
What
Howie.
are you doing? Strap on spelled backwards is no parts.
No parts.
Strap on
No,
spelled backwards is no parts.
yeah, he's right.
It is.
This old helmet is right. This old helmet, that's pretty funny. Just kind of from this old house with Bob Vila.
This old helmet. Oh,
This
Bob
old
Vila. I
helmet.
remember that. I remember that.
Whatever happened to that fucking guy?
I don't know. Is he even still alive?
He's probably. You know what? I'm gonna look that up. That's a good question.
He probably made his own coffin.
Okay, everybody. Today we're gonna do something a little different.
No, he's
I'm gonna
alive.
use a three-quarter
70,
inch pine and-
he's 76 years old right as of
Okay.
June 20th. So yeah, he's
not-
still alive.
He's not that old. You know what? You know who I was surprised is actually still alive? Angela fucking Lansbury. I am
She's
not shitting
still
you.
alive?
Murder She
Oh,
Wrote.
yeah.
Murder
Well,
She Wrote.
then
chick.
again, we
She's
were saying
alive.
that a lot. We said that for years about Betty White.
I know.
God, you can't
And-
believe she's still alive.
But then
And the
as soon
Queen.
as somebody came up to Betty White and said, "Look, you're dead. You died like 15 years ago." She died. If nobody would have told her that she died 15 years ago, then she'd still be alive today. Somebody shocked her. That was
true.
what happened.
That's probably
Telling
true.
you. And everybody, what was kind of funny? I mean, I look back on it now and it's just kind of funny. It was like, she was so close to being 100. Oh God, why couldn't
I
she?
know.
But it's like, you know what? At the same time, she made it to
99.
90 fucking 9.
99,
was
yeah.
a
And
sweet
how old is
person
the
from
Queen?
what I-
90, 98. The Queen is 98, isn't she?
She's 112, I
so.
believe.
No, she's not.
That bitch will never die. Does she still have a fifer that wakes her up in the morning, or do you think she can even hear it? I think somebody just goes in there and kicks her fucking bed. Get up, you fucking cow.
She's 96.
She's 96. Wow.
96. Prince Philip
Yeah.
died, but he
I
died
don't know
last year.
who this is.
Oh yeah, he was a racist fuck. He was.
Prince Philip was a racist?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
How old was he? I mean, he had to be pretty fucking like younger, I guess, or like
Too
he had to be
fucking old.
a bit younger. Was it too what?
Too fucking old.
I love it when he swears.
Let's see. He was born in 1921 and he died in 2021. So he was like
he was
100 years.
Yeah, motherfucker. He was up there. Old
Dang.
Prince Charles is falling apart. That motherfucker ain't gonna be. He's done.
Well, yeah, he doesn't even want the crown if
No, he
Queen
doesn't.
Elizabeth dies. It'll
Well,
go
he
to
shouldn't.
William. It'll go to William.
One of the fucking funniest things I ever heard was him taking phone calls at some radio station, and I just had to laugh my ass off because of the shit they were saying and getting through to him.
Boone.
It was unbelievable.
Howie, you and Capcom both wear tank tops.
Is this gonna? Are we gonna go down the fucking gay road again? You fucking.
Oh, you've
little
already been
sniffle
down that
bitch.
road, my guy.
I'm
You're
tired of the fucking
Oh,
gay
you
road
already
with
went
you.
down the path of no.
You won't let it
return.
go.
You're on the path of no return, my guy. Like no
You're
fucking
you're
U-turns
like
now.
Silver Diamond's dog. Whenever you get a hold of something, you lock
There's
your
no
jaws.
U-turns down, my
and
guy.
you
You're
do
fucked.
not let it go.
Have
There's
good.
no
Pit
U-turns
bulls
down.
lock their jaws.
No, they do not. There's no mechanism in their anatomy that allows their jaws to
Bullshit.
lock.
I had a pit bull. He told
You
me about
fuck.
it. Once I asked him
There's
his
only
name,
one
and I
mammal that can do that.
got to know him. He said, no, he took his paw and he goes, look, here's the trick right here. Come here. He showed
There's
me.
only one mammal that can do that,
Yeah.
and that's an
Yes.
opossum.
My
Why don't you
dog.
check your facts,
The
Capcom.
dog that I used to have. Brandy was her name. She was a terrific pit bull, and her and I had terrific conversations.
Yeah, and she told you to leave her alone 5 times.
What are you talking? Now you're going into some bestiality. What is wrong with you? First you're talking about gay shit. Now you're talking about bestiality. You're making some sort of fucking. You're going towards a really fucked up area, dude. What is going on with you,
I'm lonely.
motherfucker?
Hey, did
I'm gonna
you?
go over to your house and throw you a tennis ball, Sancho, and see if you chase it.
Can you lock your jaw, Bug? Can you lock your jaw?
I was always told that there are 2 dogs
No.
that can do it. 2 dogs that can do it. One is a pit bull, and the other one is a Rottweiler.
No,
Nope.
that's fake news, Captain.
And the other one, the other dog that can do it is Sancho.
Why are you hopping on
Those are the only 3 animals on the earth that can do it.
Why you spread the misinformation on this panel, Captain?
Because you're going nuts. That's the
Okay,
reason why
Randy.
I gotta calm your ass down. If I were there,
Why
I'd take
is
a
your
fucking
gay
shovel to the back of
repellent
your
to
skull.
spread lies?
Kelly
So, like,
Randy.
is that your gay repellent?
Hi, Boom.
What? I'm
Hi,
gonna
Bob,
shoot you with a fucking pellet gun on 2
Hey, I'm gonna
pumps.
run
That's
from
what I'm
gay
gonna
stuff by spreading lies on a on a live panel. What the fuck?
Oh,
Can you
God.
lock your jaw? Can you lock your jaws, Sancho? You can, can't you?
$800.
I'm not talking about lockjaw. Like if you
We know
if
you can
step,
lock your jar
if you step
after
if you step
after
on a
$800. You can lock your jar. That's for sure.
if you step on a rusty nail, you don't go down and get that fucking
For the
tetanus
low
shot,
sum
do
of $800, you can
you? It
lock
just says
or
fuck
unlock
it.
your jaw.
And then you fucking pour fucking alcohol down his fucking throat.
Hey, did you know Prince Charles's dick was multicolored?
His
What?
dick. Is that
I'm
what?
out of here. Fuck this
Yeah.
shit.
Where'd you hear that?
Yeah, it was in a paper. They said, "Did you know that Prince Charles's dick is multicolored?" And people were saying, "Why?" I said, "Well, because he kept dipping it in dye."
Oh, that's bad. That's a terrible joke.
Oh,
That's a terrible joke.
that's
Oh.
terrible because Diana was loved.
Yeah,
And I saw
she
those
was.
By many.
those photos of her in the car after she
Yeah,
was
it
killed.
was
And they were
awful.
horrible. Almost as bad looking as Sancho.
But I say, the first photographer that got there, she was still alive, and he did
Yeah.
nothing. He did
Yeah.
nothing but take photos.
Well, what could he do? He's a photographer, not a doctor. What could he have done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
could
What could he have
comforted
done? I mean, if you were there, if you were the last person to see Diana, what would you have done?
I
I
would have
wouldn't-
tried.
I
You can't
wouldn't
move
take
her.
I wouldn't have
No.
taken a picture. I definitely wouldn't.
No,
have
I
done
wouldn't have took a picture.
No, I wouldn't have taken a picture, but
I would have
still, I
tried,
mean, there's
I would've-
nothing you could have done.
that. I mean, they were
Well, I would've
chasing
still-
her the fuck down to get a picture of her. So
Yeah.
it's like they got the picture. They ultimately wanted like something that they never thought they'd ever get. Her dead. So,
Right.
and they forced that. I mean, those sick fucks, those paparazzi are like even worse than the ones here.
Yeah.
But if it was me, I would have
Like
sort
this.
of. I would at least try to comfort her, so she, wouldn't sort of die alone or something. But
I think she just went super quick by the looks of her, dude. She didn't feel a fucking thing, or at least I hope not, because she was a pretty darn terrific woman.
She was.
I
It was
actually,
beautiful.
I actually seen her live, and she's a tall woman. She was a tall woman,
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
but she's
Yeah,
beautiful.
exactly, Nevaeh.
Well, it was just like
Our
what's
folks
his
cannot
name?
lock their jaw. They just have an extraordinarily will to keep their mouth shut, which
Again.
some humans have that quality.
again, like I said, I talked to my pit bull. We had multiple conversations, and
I talked to my
she
people, too.
finally showed me how she could do that, and I was like, "Fuck, that's amazing."
Well, yours was the 1 out of a million because mine told me no.
She could
Not
snap a
possible.
fucking chain. She just want to see something crazy. One day we were drunk. She goes, "You want to see something? Watch this fucking shit." She reached over and grabbed one of those fucking. It was like a seriously thick fucking chain, and she just goes, "What's this shit?" I'm like, "What?" And she fucking threw it in her mouth. Snap! Fucking pieces went everywhere. She goes, "How about that?" And she
Maya.
fucking just took another drink back, and like her teeth were kind of bleeding and shit. She's all, "Don't worry about that. It's all right." That happens all the time.
Jesus
You win
Christ.
many of bar bets with that dog.
I'll tell you what. When I went to go and get a bird from this guy, and he had all these other parrots, and he said because one of them landed on my shoulder, and I thought I was scared to move because this fucking thing's beak was huge, and
Oh
I
yeah.
thought I make the wrong move, my ear's gone. And he said, "Oh, that one that was sat on your shoulder," he said it actually bit the lock off its cage.
Oh, that must have made you feel much, much better.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
If that's gonna put somebody at ease, I don't know what else would. I mean,
Yeah,
I would just be okay. That's
I
cool.
was terrified to move because this
Fuck
thing's
yeah.
beak was fucking huge, man.
Yeah, yeah. One of
And
the
when
ones
he's
is fucking I can't remember the name of them. Fucking it's a macaw. And
yeah,
I remember those
Yeah,
things. And somebody
dogs are big.
sitting one of those motherfuckers on my shoulder when I was 10, and I'm like, I could feel
It's a big bird for a
the weight
10-year-old.
of this bird. Yeah, it was on my
Yeah.
shoulder, and I was thinking the same
and
thing. So, and the woman did the same thing to me. It's like, why do they say this kind of shit? Not only do they say that kind of shit, like at the worst possible, why don't they say this before they set the bird on your shoulder? It's
Yeah.
like, he can take your fucking finger and snap it off, and it wouldn't even phase the bird. I'm like, well, it's going to phase me, especially now that the motherfucker's sitting on my shoulder. All right.
It's like piranhas. Piranhas can do that.
Here, give him this peanut. The fuck I am. I'm not. You give the fucking thing. Take this thing
Oh, I
off.
totally would. I would
So
totally give it.
this bird's gonna peck my fucking eyes out. No. But it was a sweet bird. I mean, I really do. I love those big birds.
Not a
They're
crow.
cool,
It was a macaw,
scarce.
not a crow.
I know,
Only
but crows are fucking
eyes out.
awesome.
Yeah,
I
those
would-
crows peck people's eyes out. That's what was in the
Crows
bird.
are super fucking smart. They're
I was
part of the
really
corvid
You guys
family.
read Chronicles? Creole, hello!
Corvid
I
birds
was
are
really
amazing.
surprised how heavy they were as well.
Yeah. Oh, crows and ravens. Yeah, they're
No.
heavy. Oh,
No,
the
macaws.
macaws. Oh,
Macaws.
yeah, they're beefy, man. Yes.
Very big. They're not as big as like hawks and eagles and
No.
stuff like that, but
They're getting in that territory though.
I've held a hawk, and that was
Sweet. Hello.
heavy.
Hi,
Yeah.
Chloe.
Oh, yeah. And they
I'm
live. I mean,
crazy.
I don't think. Well, the macaws and stuff live like. I mean, from what I understand, people tell me if you purchase one of those from a shop, like you have to sign some sort of thing that you have to make sure that goes to somebody somewhere.
Yes.
You have to make
After you
plans
die,
because
yeah, they will outlive
yes,
you.
because they outlive you, and
Yeah,
they're like have the lifespan of a human. So if you get the bird at like when you're a year old, you'll probably die about the same time as the bird. But that's
yeah.
not, people
No.
don't get them when they're a year old.
Because
No.
they reckon the African greys, they live to like 80 years old.
Yes,
Yeah.
those are cool fucking birds too. African greys.
Yeah.
I've always liked those.
I like
saw
the
cockatoos.
talkers. Yeah, the cockatoos and
The
African
all
greys.
white, the all white
Oh,
ones,
all
and they flare their head. Their looks like a mohawk.
Yeah.
I love that shit. They're super affectionate. I saw one the other day that was the guy was playing Got Your Nose with him. I don't know. You have to look at it's on YouTube, and it's just the cutest fucking thing because it knows what the guy's doing, and it
Yeah.
wants its nose back, and he puts it back. He's all, see, all better, and the thing like crawls over to him and just like puts his head down, and he's like gets petted. He's just like, okay, thanks for my nose. And he
Aw.
keeps doing it. It was the cutest thing. I was like, fucking shit.
I'm
I'll
gonna have
tell
to
you,
check that one out.
you should check out Ruby, the swearing.
Oh yeah, there's a it's a cockatoo,
The
right?
ones
It's
that
a
swear.
cockatoo.
No, it's an
Yeah.
African grey.
Cusses like a sailor.
I like that shit.
Cusses like a sailor. I mean, holy crap.
Have you seen the one where this is kind of old? I don't know. It's got to still be around though. This guy has, I think it's an African gray sitting on a perch, and he's just got it like in his kitchen, no cage or anything. It's just sitting on a perch. He's having a conversation with somebody on the phone. This guy is, and it's like repeating things he's saying to the person. And then the thing will start going into like the actual sound of the phone call when it came in.
Yeah.
It'll go, and it sounds just like it. And he's like, hello. He talks just like the guy. I mean, it sounds identical to the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. And then when
A
the guy
lyrebird
laughs,
will
the
do
thing
that.
would laugh. The bird would laugh exactly like the fucking guy. I'm
Yeah.
sitting there laughing my balls off. The fucking thing is imitating him perfectly.
There's a bird that's a wild bird in like the Amazon or some shit. It's called a lyrebird.
Yeah.
And
heard
they
something.
can imitate anything. And they use
Chainsaws,
chainsaws, cell phones,
Wow.
anything.
loud car alarms.
Anything. Car
A
alarm,
loud
yeah.
car alarm. Oh, that would scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
You
But
imagine
they
just sitting
use
there
it
watching
amazing.
TV and that motherfucker does
But
that.
they use all these sounds that they learn
Yeah.
to find a mate. You know,
Oh,
the
I
one
didn't
with
know that.
the one with the most intricate song gets the mate.
Oh, who can do that? That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's
So if
a
they go, come here,
lyrebird.
you fucking bitch, and he's like, that's the one I want. This bird can talk some shit.
Join you
That's
tonight at
sweet.
6 p.m. Oklahoma time. So that would be like 4 o'clock here. Cool.
You're
Okay.
where are you again, Silver? You're in Oregon, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you were in the same time that I'm on.
Yeah, I'm on the Oregon coast. I'm as far west as you can get.
Oh, so you're like way, way over there. How far is the ocean from you?
Maybe 8 blocks.
Fuck. Man, that's crazy. I would never move, man. I would never fucking move.
Yeah,
I would just go
nice.
every day. I'd be there at the beach.
Right now it's 62 degrees.
That's
we
perfect.
don't get
No.
super hot weather
My
here.
dad used to visit Yachats all the fucking time, and
Oh yeah, okay.
he loved the ocean as much as I do. But you know what? Honestly, I'm like my dad. I don't care if it's warm, cold water. I don't give a shit. The ocean is just something that's so incredible to me and always has been. And
That's very true, Cheryl.
I can't get enough of it, to be honest. If I could live near the ocean, I'd be happy. Like I said, sure, I prefer warmer water because I
Right.
surf. But
Yeah.
but there's wetsuits for that. I know
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
surf in Oregon, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
There's a lot of surfers here in
Yeah.
Oregon. But
Oh, yeah, I'm
yeah,
sure.
you gotta have a thermal wetsuit.
Yeah, you have to have one of the really thick.
It is cold.
Yeah.
But what's nice about Oregon is that you can, like, if you lived in Portland, say for instance,
Mhm.
it's an hour to the beach, an hour to the mountain. So you can go skiing and go surfing in one day.
Oh, see, now that's cool. Or you'd have
Yeah.
one to do in the summer and one to do in the winter. And then if
Yeah.
you can hook it up like what you have with a small house, and it doesn't cost a lot of money to have it find a piece of property that you can hook up to, to
Yeah.
the water, city sewer, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And electricity, then you got it made. And really,
Unless
that could be
Unless you're brave enough to go off grid. If you're brave enough to go off grid, I am not brave enough to go off grid.
I don't think I would
not.
do that either. It's just there are
I
so
need
many
plumbing.
things that could happen, and plus, then there's maintenance, and all that kind of stuff. There's always something that could go wrong, and then before you know it, you don't have any power, you don't have jack shit, and you're out buying more supplies than you bargained for. I'd rather just pay city water, city sewer, fucking
Yeah.
that way I don't have to worry about jack shit.
And I pay the minimal for city water and sewer and
Sure.
electricity. Minimal. I mean,
Right.
like I pay whatever it takes, whatever it costs to have the account.
What was like, say,
Nothing more
before?
than
I don't know what size the house was, like, say, before you, or just like saying that. What was like the size of the square footage of the house that you lived in prior?
1,650 feet.
Okay,
And
now
now it's 220.
now what did you pay then for electricity per month?
Between
You remember?
90 and 130,
Okay, and what is your electricity bill now? Where you're at?
$45.
Okay, see, that's huge. What was your water bill before?
My water bill was about 140.
Fuck, and now it's like what, 38.5 cents?
No, it's like $50, something
Okay.
like that.
Well, that's still that's a lot of money.
Property tax is what is the huge difference.
Oh, hell yeah.
Before I was paying over three grand a year in property taxes.
Smokes.
Now I pay $700 a year.
And you had to pay that what, quarterly, right? And that's probably what you still
No,
have to pay.
you had to
No?
pay it like
All one shot. It was
Either
annual?
all in one. If you paid it in one shot, in
Mhm.
one, you got a 3% discount.
Oh wow.
If you made two
Gee.
payments, if you did it in 2 payments, you'd get a 2% discount. If you did it in 3 payments, no discount.
That's
And so, but you could only go up to 3 payments, and they had to be in a row, like month in a row. You couldn't do it like you couldn't space them out.
right.
You have
Oh,
to pay them.
Three
And the
grand,
bill comes.
$3,000 a year for a 1,500, 1,600 square foot house. That's insane.
Yeah. And the bill comes in November of all things. November.
No
When,
better time of the
know,
year, right?
Yeah.
When you got to
you're,
save, you got
trying to
Thanksgiving, you got fucking Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you
So
have
it has
loved
to be
ones and shit,
paid.
that's great.
It has to be paid by like April.
Unbelievable.
No two ways about it. And I when I used to live in my other house, there was no way I could come up with $3,000 in one shot.
Right.
You know, it just wasn't possible.
No, I
Now,
mean, you have to save like constantly. And even then,
Yeah.
you're just going, well, shit, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Maybe I need to dip into this.
yeah. And
That's
now I
rough.
have no problem paying it in one shot.
No, of course. What is it now? Your
None.
property tax?
700.
Oh, see, and that's not a big deal. You can go down and borrow that from a
Yeah.
neighbor or some shit.
The only thing that pisses me off about my property taxes is the fact that twice as much goes to police and emergency services than goes to education and teachers and schools. Twice
No,
as much.
they've always had that mixed up. They've always
Yeah.
done that. Now,
Yeah.
did you? I'm trying to think here. Did you notice now? When you and I talked about this a long time ago, it was still kind of a new concept. But now, did you notice that Amazon and Home Depot are selling prefabbed small houses?
Yeah.
And
Now
ones you can build
are,
yourself, and
Yeah.
some that, and they're
It's
like,
just
some of
a
them
shell.
get pretty big.
Yeah,
Some
it's
of them
just
can get
a
pretty
shell.
big. Right.
That's
Yeah.
all it
But
is
you
a
still have to
shell.
build it.
There's
One of them
no,
pops out. One of them pops out, and it's like you don't need to do shit. But I haven't looked at that one yet because I'm still interested in this kind of stuff because it's
well,
just
yeah, Elon
it's
Musk
interesting.
created one. Elon Musk created one that pops out basically, and everything's already in there.
Right.
But those I would worry about leaking.
Well, I'd worry about him with his fucking screwed up fucking sensor, his brain, and he would actually be looking inside your house. He would put it like cameras installed somewhere where you just never, you wouldn't know when he's looking at you. He's a creepy
There's
fucking
my
guy.
beautiful bunny slayer.
So I have nothing really to say about birds because I have a deep hatred for them. My mother kept birds and they always hated me. And don't like.
Aw,
Well, that's
But
what
I came
happens
up-
when you swat at the
I
fucking
came up to
things.
comment. I came up to comment on Howie wearing the wife
Nacho
beater
hat?
tank top for me today, and tell
white, white beater. Yes, he has a wife beater on today. I thought he was trying to imitate AC.
It's probably hot as shit.
I thought it might be because of my comments all the time about how sexy the wife beater is on AC and my flirting with Howie. So I took it as he wore it for me, and I appreciate it.
There you go.
Howie, is that the case? Is there any sort of
No.
Okay?
And then he has to
agree with her.
ruin my fantasy.
That's what
You're
happens.
supposed to just
Oh,
agree with
That's
her.
what we're here to do. This
Yeah,
silver
okay.
diamonds, pants, silver. I'm gonna ruin your fuck. If you're in a good mood, come here.
Come here.
I will fuck
put
it
a
up
bummer.
within 5 minutes,
Oh,
guaranteed, or your money back.
I'm sorry, I had a bit of a brain fart there, bunny slayer. Yes, I did do it for you.
There we go. See, all better now.
Yeah.
Oh, my mailman's here.
He's like, well, geez, if it makes you happy, then of course it's for you.
Absolutely. That's why I always rub my head for you.
Yeah, you could have humored her a little bit, Howie. Shit, man, what's the matter with you?
He fixed it. He fixed it.
I know, I'm kidding. Howie's a good dude. He used to scare me a little bit because all he used to do, he's much more sociable now. Remember, he used to not really talk a whole lot.
Yeah, he would come up
would
on
just sort of
Polly's
sit
channels
there.
and,
Well, he does
just
too.
there, not say
And I'm
nothing.
just going, I think this motherfucker's judging me. He's just sitting there looking at
What?
me. He's sitting there he's looking at me, evaluating me.
Let's
He
see-
was.
Something wrong. I know.
let me tell you what it was. Silver knows this. I'm I like to listen to see what's going on,
Hmm.
Hey,
and
dirt guy.
that's why I was always quiet. But you know, that's all it was. Was I just like to listen to the
Right.
conversation.
Well, Matt,
I
now that you've gotten
understand.
to know everybody and that you've
Yeah,
been on camera so long
you're a
that
fucking
you
window peeper. We know what the fuck you're
know. He was kind of.
Okay, so as the newest person in the group on the panel, wait, Howie was more quiet?
Yes,
Yeah,
he was very much.
very much. He hardly would say 2 words.
He was a good guy, and if you asked him something, he would answer you. But that was about as far he was.
Yeah,
He wouldn't expand or expound on anything. But he
and he
wasn't
wouldn't
mean.
volunteer.
No,
Yeah,
definitely
he
not
wouldn't volunteer his
volunteering.
own conversation. He would just wait and just
He would
barely
actually just
comment
kind
on
of, yeah,
people.
he would just. But if you did ask him something, he would answer.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You know, it's I'm one of those people who like to listen to see what's going on, and soak it all in just to get a view of what people do on this
Sure.
channel, or and then what got me out, I suppose, out of my shell a little bit was Paulie taking a piss out of me and say, doing all this sort of stuff. So that sort of brought me out a little bit, and
Hmm.
you know, so
Well, I remember you and I, to be honest, when I was, because like Silver and you were some of the first people I actually talked to.
hmm
Well, I
yeah,
would get on the panel with, and I remember you and I were talking about Bird and the Bird, and we were talking about stuff in the background that was on there, and that interested you because obviously you have an interest in that. And I was telling you
yeah,
about that CNC machine that I have that was still sitting in boxes, and then I
yes,
wanted to make a wooden one sometime. And hey, you know what? If things work out, blah blah blah, someday I would like to create something like that and send it to you. I still, to this day, that thing has been sitting there now, Howie, for almost
yeah,
2 fucking years.
yeah.
Oh,
Still sitting in boxes, 17,000 fucking dollars sitting there
Wow,
in boxes, and I've never touched it. It's been 2 years. But I mean, I just, there's been so much shit, and especially with my mom being sick,
yeah,
and then having, a lot of stuff has happened. And then other work, my other stuff with my woodworking, I have not still had time to get out there to build it, much less learn how to use the software or anything. And I mean, that's going to be coming to a head here because I'm, I can't let this thing be sitting. Fuck, if it's going to be built before November because that'll make 2 years.
yeah.
2 years with that kind of money just sitting out there is nuts. Not doing anything.
man.
Mm.
Not
Well,
doing
put it
anything.
well, put it this way: if your mum's ill, I know how you feel about that.
Hmm.
Because my mum passed away. It'd be 2 years this year, and
Right. I'm sorry.
family come first. Everything else drops. You got to do what you got to do.
I did the same. Yeah, and I did the same thing with my other mom. This is actually my stepmother, but she's just like my real mother. And the same thing I
Yeah,
did for my father. And I mean, I did it for 10 years total between the two of them.
yeah,
And now I'm on my third, and it's not any easier. I didn't think it was going to be any easier, but one nice thing is with my mother, my first one, she had dementia, and so she was already gone, which
oh,
sucked because I
that's a
was
hmm
shame.
never able to say goodbye to her because it wasn't my mom anymore. My father
Yeah,
just didn't want to live, but this woman here, my stepmother, who I love just as much as them, she wants to live and she wants to
yeah,
do things. So it makes it that much easier than it was to take care of my mother and my father who did
yeah,
not want to live. Well, my mom did, but she just didn't even know where she was. So
yeah.
Yeah, my mom too. My mom had Lewy body's disease,
I don't know what that
uh,
is.
which it mimics Alzheimer's and Parkinson's both.
Oh God.
Oh man.
And so, yeah, towards the end, actually, towards the end,
Hmm.
probably maybe 4 days before she died, she all of a sudden got clarity and figured out who I
Oh
was. She knew who I was. She knew who my daughter was, which for probably a year before that, she had no clue who I was.
no, I know. Yeah, isn't
Yeah.
that scary? The human mind, just how fucked up it can get, or how it
Yeah.
can be. in
Yeah.
your older age, or just like an injury, say, something
Yeah.
like those guys in the NFL that get like, fucking like 6 concussions and before the age of fucking 30. And it's like when they get out, they go crazy. There's been a couple of them that have done that, and
Mm.
they all have
My-
that. What is it? What is it called? It's a syndrome now. They call it. But like they think Junior Seau had it. Remember him? Fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
He played for San Diego. He was
Yeah.
he had it. He shot himself in the chest, which is like, fuck me,
That's hard to do.
with a shotgun. That's not
Yeah,
fun.
that's hard to.
I'd
That's
rather
hard to
just
do.
blow my head off. I don't want to shoot myself in the chest.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's something to do with these
You normally
concussions, and
dead
it
shoot yourself
causes
too.
like for these people to get Alzheimer's like way before their time.
Hey, Clash.
And
Hey,
it's
Jose.
crazy. Anyway, once again, we have made this into a really a shit panel by talking about fucking horrible things.
Hey,
When
Melvin.
actually should be happy because we're all here. We're all above ground, and we're all happy.
My closest experience with Alzheimer's or dementia, I recently went to my hometown for our 4th of July celebration, and I ran into a teacher who really influenced me. I was a member of Future Business Leaders of America. It was a club, and I participated in competitions, and she was our sponsor for that club, our teacher sponsor. And I mean, I traveled with this woman across the country for national competitions. She was I ended up with a degree. My master's is in tax law. Like I stayed in business. Her and her partner sponsor really influenced me. And I saw her and I went up to her and I'm like, "Oh my God, Mrs. Blah blah blah. It's so great to see you." And she kind of looked at me blankly. She goes, "You were a student, weren't you?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "I have dementia, but it's wonderful how my students loved me and remembered me, and they see me in the street. And I can remember that feeling of being a teacher just because you told me you're one of my students."
Oh
And I-
wow.
oh my
That's
God.
kind of strange. My mom, like nothing. I could talk to her like that, and she'd be thinking about macaroni and
Yeah.
cheese.
Well, yeah.
Early
Every case of dementia is completely different from another one.
Well,
She
and it
thought
was in the early
she
Something
thought
that
she knew
remember
I was her
something-
son, but she thought that I was my brother Jeff. And it
Yes.
didn't matter. Jeff could be with me and she would still think I'm Jeff. And
Yeah, my mom.
he
My
was
mom.
Jeff, but so was
My
I.
mom. I went to visit my mom at the one of the homes that she was at that we put her in.
Right.
And
eventually you have.
she had written a name all over her stuff.
Hi, Clash. Hi, Jose.
Wrote a name, and I go,
Hi,
"Who
Melvin.
is this?" And she goes, "Well, that's you. It wasn't me. It wasn't
Yeah.
my name. It was not
Right.
anything close to me." And I'm like, "No, Mom, that's not me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's not me.
Right.
My name.
It's
That's
best
not
to
my
just
name."
kind of roll with it though and just go,
I know.
that's really sweet,
Now I know
Mom.
that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hello,
No,
darling.
you see things that are just fucking unbelievable. I went over to her house one time and she had 3 different size blankets rolled up like baby. You know how you roll a baby up in a blanket? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like when you're gonna carry them outside, like in 1950 something. And
Right.
it would be like ice and storming outside. You know what I'm talking about? Well, she
Yeah.
had three different size blankets rolled up. And I came over one day to check on her because I come over every day. And this was before it started getting really bad. And I came in, she's all shh, 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 you gotta be quiet. And I'm like, what's up? And she's all, they're sleeping. And I'm like, well, who's sleeping, Ma? She goes, the kids, my boyfriend's kids. And I'm like, okay, well, she's all, no, come here, I'll show you, come here. I went into her bedroom. She guided me over there, and she's all, now just be quiet, be quiet. And sure enough, and it scared the shit out of me. She's got a small blanket, a medium-sized blanket, and a larger blanket, like the largest one. They're all rolled up, and they look like there might be kids in them. And of course, there were no kids,
Oh,
but she did that. No, my God, can you imagine? Anyway, no, but I'm like, she's all, shh, you gotta be quiet though, don't wake them. And I mean, I knew nothing was in them, but I'm just like, that's how far along she already
Yeah.
was. And I mean, it was literally every day was something new. There were people living outside of her apartment complex in the complex courtyard that lived in a tree. And whenever when I first started noticing she was having these things, I would take her by the hand and I'd take her out to the courtyard and I'd say, "Mom, do you still see them?" And she's like, "Yeah, they're right there." And we just get closer and closer and closer. And I said, "What about now?" So like we're like right next to the tree. And she's like, "No, they're gone. They're gone. They do that. They leave, but they'll come back." And I'm just like, "Oh man."
My mom
Fuck,
did. My
man.
mom went through some like she kept saying
shit.
there were people after her, and there wasn't.
Yeah.
One day, the police got called, and they ended up bringing her to my house.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to go pick up my car from the shop, which wasn't very far. So I left to go get my car. When I came back, my mom is walking down the hallway with a stick in her hand. And I'm like,
Oh god.
Mom, what are you doing?
Mom, put,
And
Mom,
she's
put
like,
that down. Put that
yeah,
down.
she's like, don't worry. They're right outside the door. They're right outside the window right now. I
Uh-huh.
called the police and I go, please
Oh,
tell me
shit.
you didn't call the police.
But she did.
And so I went out. And of course, I'm going to go kick whoever's ass is out in
Right.
my yard, right? I go outside. There's nobody there.
No, there's nothing.
And I came back in and I called 911 and I trying to explain to him that my mother is nuts and that she's not, she's not all here.
Right.
And 911 is like,
Well, we have to come out.
we
They
didn't,
just.
no, she goes, the 911 operator goes, we didn't get a call from your house.
Oh shit.
Now I feel like a dummy, I feel like a complete fool.
But
And I'm
you're
like, oh
covering your
God, I'm so
bases.
sorry. And it was just, I mean,
I had things like that too, but my mom used to, because that's when I had to move in with her, was when she would up and disappear in the middle of the night. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
my mom would
seriously,
do
I
that
had
too.
neighbors calling me and saying, "Your mother's naked in the middle of the street." And I said, "Well, that's the end of that.
Yeah, my
I
mom,
gotta get out of my place and I gotta move in with her because I can't let her." And I used to sleep, I swear, I used to sleep in the hallway of her apartment. She had to step over me in order to get to that door. So I made sure.
the first place that we put my mom in, she broke their record for escapes. So
Kind of something to be proud of. She's got like a plaque on the wall. Most,
well, no, and then
most escaped.
we had to move her to a more lockdown security
Right.
place, and she
Your
even
mom was
escaped from
crafty.
there. She even escaped from there.
Wow.
And so finally, it was towards the last probably 8 months of her life. She was so weak. She wouldn't eat because she was afraid people were poisoning her.
Yes.
And by the time she died, she weighed 85 pounds.
Yeah,
I
my
mean,
mom,
it
my
was
mom weighed, my mom weighed 55, 55. She was in diapers and
Yeah.
she died due to dysphagia, due to dementia, meaning she couldn't swallow. She couldn't swallow. It had eaten.
And you're a boomer too.
Dementia,
Shut up.
dementia is cancer. So, I mean, basically, it's because what happens is eventually it eats its way into the parts of the brain that take care of your involuntary functions, breathing, blinking, swallowing, things like that.
Yeah.
And that's what happened is she couldn't swallow anymore, and she died actually due to dehydration, due to dysphagia, due to dementia. Yeah, it was horrible. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough. God, you can't get away from this shit on your panel today.
Okay,
We
I
should
gotta
have
share
done that
mine
a
in.
long time ago.
I gotta share mine in, Benji. You had to get yours out. I took care of my step grandma, and she had Alzheimer's,
Mhm.
and she started screaming at me one day. "What did you do with him? What did you do with him? What did you do with him?" I said, "What are you talking about, Grandma? I don't know what you're talking about." She said, "Stan was just standing right next to you. Where did you take him? Did you make him leave?" Stan had been dead for 2 years. Okay.
Yeah.
I do believe they see things because it goes back to the brain goes back to childhood. And think about it. Children see spirits easier than adults do. Their mind is just in a different space.
Well,
So
it's because they're either children or Alzheimer's patients they're not influenced by
right.
outside forces.
Right.
They're more spiritual.
You know what I would have
Every
done in
day.
that situation when she did that and she said, "Where's your grandfather?" You know what I would have said? I said, "One moment," and I would have went into the garage and found a shovel, and I would have come back in and said, "Do you want me to show him where? Do you want me to show you where he's at?
Oh,
Because I'll, you know what? Do you want to join him?
Oh no.
Would you
oh
like?
my
Would you like
God.
to join him? You
No.
gotta have fun.
No.
I'm
No,
serious.
you're
In
awful. You're
these
awful.
situations, I mean, in order to lighten up the mood, you have to fucking do shit like that.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry,
No.
but you have to
I
do that because I'm like, I'll show you.
Oh, now he's took it too far.
No,
Well,
I'm not.
he was cremated, so that kind of would have been pointless, you know.
No,
Anyway,
but
so
obviously
at
you
4
took
4
your
p.m.
grandma to school.
Well, yeah,
Right.
my mom
At
did that too. She did that too. She was one of her episodes where she had locked herself in the bathroom, and the police were there, and they were trying to get in the bathroom. She wouldn't open the door, and I got there, and I go, "Mom, let me in. It's me. Let me in. Let me in." And she goes, she kept saying, "Do you see him? Do you see him?" And I'm like, "See who?" And she goes, "Jim." I've never known a Jim. I don't know who. She's never known a Jim. And I go, "Jim who?" And she goes, "He's standing right next to you. She can't see me. She's on the other side of the door." But she was convinced that so finally the cops just broke the door down to get in. And she had no memory
Recollection.
of what just happened 5 minutes ago.
Mhm.
Right, Teresa.
Well, I
would
took
you-
her every day at 4 p.m. I'd take her down before dinner. I would take her, and when it was a nice day, and I'd sit her outside with all the other old people. Some of these patients were set out there by the nurses to get the sunshine and the vitamin D, obviously. But
No,
I would start
Teresa,
playing my telephone.
she had Lewy body's disease. I don't know if you have ever heard of that, but it's a disease that mimics both Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. And you can't treat one or the other. There's no real treatment for it because it's both sides of the coin kind of thing.
Well, I kind of got in trouble at the nursing home because I was playing. No, I'm serious. They yelled at me. They told me that I had to quit playing the music out there because the Alzheimer's patients that were out there that were non-communicative were having clarity for 3 to 4 hours after listening to the music. It was switching something in their brain, and they were like confused all of a sudden. What the hell am I doing in an Alzheimer's unit, you know? And they said, "So you got to stop doing that." I said, "Well, isn't that like healing to the brain? If they're sitting there, non-communicative patients sitting there singing a fucking song, isn't that good for them?" And they're like, "No, because then they're cognate for 3 to 4 hours afterwards." And I'm like, "Well, what, for fuck's sake, I think that would be good, you know, to keep them that moments of clarity, you know, for the families." But no, they didn't want nothing. No, I had to do it in private with my grandma, so we just did that in private.
Right.
But yeah, they were all, I had like 10 of them at one time singing Bad Leroy Brown.
Nice. That would have been something to see.
Because it was something that was from, that they would remember, you know, when they were healthy, when they were young, you know, songs of their time era, you know, and a little older, younger, I mean, than what these older people were, but they were familiar songs. But yeah, they were sitting out there fucking singing Bad Leroy Brown, verse for verse. I mean, words I didn't even know were in the freaking lyrics.
Music
and they're
always
like, "No,
does
you
that.
got to quit doing that. You got to quit doing that, Cheryl." And I'm like, "Well, that's just cruel. If you ask me, if they're clear for 3 or 4 hours, that's peaceful moments for them, knowing what the hell's going on for a few minutes." But no, they banned.
Yeah, you know, if it gives them some kind of even just this much happiness, you know, that much of a moment of happiness, then go for it.
If you can remember the music that they liked, and you can remember from when you were a kid growing up when you used to go, "Oh God, I hate that shit." If you can remember it, you play that like later for them. Oh shit, they go to a different place. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's ingrained into their brain, and it's
Yes.
a fact that they can't help. But even with Alzheimer's, that it clicks.
Mhm.
So it's, if you ever run across someone that's having that issue with Alzheimer's, try that. Just see it, especially if it's new,
I used to do that.
newly diagnosed patient, that will prolong them longer. It's just what I've learned from taking care of Alzheimer's people. But anyways, I've got a whole bunch of people that I haven't been able to post, so I got to bounce. Love you
Go
guys.
ahead. Okay.
Love you too,
Love
Cheryl.
you, Shelley.
I used to do the same thing for my mom, and I remember that because I didn't know, she's German. She's full blood German. She didn't come up. My dad, I mean, she's from Bremerhaven. She didn't speak a word of English, until
Oh
she was like
man.
28.
Hi, Jessica S. Hi,
So
Doofy.
like the records she had, I shit you not, they were like in pristine condition. I couldn't tell you one of the artists. They were all in German, and they were 78 RPM records.
Oh wow.
And so I would just put them on, and she would immediately start
45s
singing
or 78s?
78s, and she would
78.
sing, yes, and she
Whoa.
would start singing the songs in German, and right along with the people. And I'm just like, this is amazing. And it's like it
Wow.
takes my mind off of her, because she used to like get up, literally she would sit still for 35 to 45 seconds, get up, and then go check. There was a time in all of this where she would get up and go check all the doors and windows, and that would take like a minute and a half, like she was waiting for
Wow.
somebody. But then she would sit down for like 35 seconds, 45 seconds, and then do the whole thing again. But I would put on those records, and she would stop, and she would just listen, and she would sing, and I was just like, fuck, this is great. Like,
Yeah.
why
Music.
do these things have to spin so fast? Why can't they be slower? That way the music lasts long. But there were
Yeah.
so many of them, I would just change them out. And I mean,
Yeah.
she didn't care if I played the same one over
Well,
again.
it's
She
the
wasn't
old
complaining.
saying, music soothes the savage beast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Music has that effect on just about anybody. I mean,
Yeah. And then I'd
it's
really fuck with her, and I'd throw like on a Too Short record. Hey, mom, check this shit out,
not
man.
true.
Yeah, exactly. 2 Live Crew.
Yeah. Primal
Mom, what do
Scream.
you think of this? Well, that's very interesting. What are they talking about? What? Shake my ass? What? Jesus. No, but I didn't ever do that. But I mean, it was amazing that she would. And I mean, she spoke fluent German, and she never forgot it. But she didn't use it around us, and there was something about my father would not let her teach us German as kids. And I don't, to this day, I'm like going, what could have possibly
Yeah,
been
I
a
don't get
bad
that.
thing about that? No, me neither.
My grandkids, both my grandkids are half Hispanic,
And
and
they
their
probably speak
father
Spanish.
is Hispanic, and
Mhm.
he refused to teach his kids how to speak Spanish.
Yeah, I don't get
And I
that.
don't get it.
No,
I
me
don't get it.
neither.
I was like, you can talk to him in Spanish. My daughter can talk to him in English. They become bilingual.
Right.
I don't understand why he refused to teach
No,
them.
I was the same way, and I'm like going, if you're doing anything for your kid, you're helping, secure some, at least kind of a, it's a skill, and it's
Yeah.
something that later on, it's like, say you're jobless, they always need in courts. They need people. I mean, they need
Translators.
somebody that can speak
Translators.
German. What if a
Yeah.
fucking German guy goes in there? They're gonna call my ass. But I couldn't. They didn't fucking. They never. And my mom never would tell me why. And I heard later on it was something about my father. Father said, "Don't teach him." And I don't know what the fuck that's about.
Well,
He's
back
dead
then,
too, so I can't ask him.
I imagine that, being Germany, being Nazi Germany, that
Yeah,
they
my
were
mother
afraid.
was 10. My mother was 10 when her apartment house, whatever the fuck, was bombed. She
Yeah.
she could tell me stories that were, and the whole thing was, to be honest, is nobody wanted to be fucking Nazis.
Right.
That's my mother used to ask her mother right
Well,
before
yeah,
the
most
war
of the German
started.
people didn't
No, they hated him. But
like
see, here's the
Hitler.
thing. They would march up and down the streets before the war started, and they're still doing their fucking recruiting shit. And my mom used to see her mother take a swastika that was in a flower pot. Everybody had one of these. And they'd throw it in the front window as soon as they would see that the fucking armies were marching up and down the streets.
Yeah.
And she asked her mother, she said, "Why do you do that, Mommy? Why do you put this
To
up every
leave her
time that
alone.
these people come by?" And she said, "Because these people will come in. If it's not in our windowsill, they will come in and they will take us out and they will kill us in the street or
Yeah.
in our house right now.
Yeah,
You,
and
me, your father, when he gets home, that's it." And that
Yeah.
was, and I'm just like, motherfucker. So, I mean,
Yeah.
if it weren't for that, I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
But that's what they did it because they had no choice. It's either
They
join
did it.
or
They
die.
did it so they would be left alone and
Yes.
be able to survive.
They want exactly.
You know, I
Yeah.
mean, it's
And I think it's like when you
crazy.
hear German, it's like everybody was a Nazi. No, they were not. They fucking
No
hated.
worries, Nikki.
Most of them hated
Yeah.
Hitler.
Hated him. Hated him.
Fuck, with a
But
serious
only went
passion.
along with whatever he wanted,
Yes.
so they could stay alive.
They don't want to die.
Right.
Who wants to die? Who wants to say, "Hey, go fuck yourself," and then they kill your entire family tree? They just kill you all
Yeah.
off. They don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
You know how many more people would be dead right now if they would have fucking not put that thing in their window?
Yep.
Yeah.
Think about that shit.
Yeah.
So next time anybody ever
And
says,
not
"Oh, you
just
fucking
Jews.
Nazis,"
It
like,
wouldn't
fuck
have been just Jews. It would have
it.
been
No, they
Jews,
didn't care about
Germans,
anybody.
Christians, anybody
Anybody
that
who
wasn't
went against
part
their
of the
party.
Third Reich.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could be the most German of German, blue-eyed, fucking blonde-haired dude on the planet. If
Doesn't
you
matter.
did not agree with their politics, you're dead.
Yep.
Right
Yeah.
then.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
fucking bullshit. These fucking assholes that sit there and, fucking say all Germans for the longest time were,
Oh, that's
fucking
okay,
horrible
Nikki.
people.
No
It's
worries.
not.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. That's just
It's horrible.
crazy.
But yeah, I used to drag those stories out of my mom because I was interested. But she really did not want to talk about any of that stuff. But I mean, I'm glad she did. You know what I mean? Because she was kind of a colder person due to the way she was raised.
Right.
They were hardcore back then, and I don't blame my mom for being sort of a cold mother growing up and dealing with what she fucking dealt with as a 10-year-old during a war-torn fucking country.
Yeah.
She's 10 years old and she's running around in basements that were once her block. Everything's destroyed. Her fucking dad used to own a little small fleet of fishing boats because Bremerhaven is a seaport town. Fucking all gone, all bombed, all of it. Oh, well, you can tell who this
God.
is. That's Constance.
Yep. That's most definitely Connie.
That's Connie. Absolutely.
Yep.
Connie's always making it about himself. That means that's okay. That means that's probably my time to exit and
Thank
let
you,
him be a complete
It's just-
fucking fruitcake.
It's okay, Cheryl. Doofy's fine. We just get a laugh out of it. It's no worries.
Doofy's a good guy. All Doofy's doing is fucking with you.
Yeah,
He is.
that's-
I like Doofy a lot.
Doofy isn't
He-
silly.
all
Doofy's
he's
just
doing
silly.
is fucking around. That's it.
Yep.
But fucking Connie's an entirely Doofy's smart. He's friendly. He just fucks with people. Connie is a fucking cunt. That's it. Plain and simple. Nothing more, nothing less. Useless. Yes. Completely annoying. Really, no, because he just does the same thing every day. It is. I mean, when he goes off about the same shit each day. Have you ever heard him trying to have a logical discussion with himself? Oh,
Connie?
oh, it's
Doofy.
terrible. Oh, the way he fucking comes to the sort of the crux of a situation and how his sense of logic and how he gets there. It's fucking amazing. It is. It's like this guy is so mind fucking himself. He doesn't even. He's so stupid. I honestly don't believe he graduated fucking high school. I don't know how anybody that stupid could graduate high school. Seriously. He's fucking retarded. So don't go easy on him. But just please know there's no help. Nothing,
Doofy
there's nothing
is
to do to help this
Doofy's
kid.
a silly little clown that and I adore him. So it doesn't matter what he says. He
Yeah.
can say anything and it's just
Yeah.
it's just funny to me.
Yeah, he is. He's
It's
a good
okay,
dude.
Cheryl.
We're
Don't,
having
no
problems
worries.
with him.
You
Yep.
know what I mean? Once you get used to him, he's fine. He's harmless.
That's exactly what he wants. So he just wants that because see, he can't do anything else. Ask him to, Cheryl, if he ever does that, just say, why don't you ever ask him the last time he bought a pair of underwear? Because to be honest with you, I'm really interested in that. Because this last like year and a half that I've known him, I guarantee he
wonder what
hasn't bought any underwear.
I wonder what WTPTW stands for.
It's what is that fucking? It's like some guy. Ah, shit. You know who I'm talking about as soon as I would. I just can't remember. Um, he's a
Was it-
guy who like other people who are out here. He like he'll do a video on them, and it's oh god, what is the fucking guy's name? He's unimportant and a zero in life. I just can't remember his those are like God, acronym for his real like what his handle is. Doofy will probably know it. Doof, throw me a fucking bone here. What is that? I can't remember that guy. It's a guy that comes out here and that's what he does is he talks shit about people and
Well, there's several.
like
of those.
everybody. I know, but I can't remember. It's
You need a list?
it's just I have to throw it in Discord and fucking see if somebody because I know somebody knows the fucking answer.
Are we the People Wars?
Yes, the We the People Tyrant Wars. Thank you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's
Oh, okay.
something
We the
that's
People
far
Tyrant
too
Wars.
long
Okay.
and they shouldn't even have that name because who the fuck cares? And if you're going to make your name that long, you're retarded to begin with. Seriously?
Mine's Lucy.
Yeah, I mean, it's very easy. Howie the Hamster, easy.
It's my real name.
Silver
So
Diamond, right. So, and you know something? People don't believe Diamond is a last name. I used to race dirt
I
bikes
know lots of them.
when I was a kid. I used to race dirt bikes, and there was a guy named Mickey Diamond who was a pro.
Yeah, there's a lot
I
of
knew
diamonds.
the guy. Yeah,
Neil Diamond.
fucking yes, Neil.
Neil
Exactly.
Diamond.
But people are like, "Oh, that's
Lots
not a
of
real.
diamonds.
That's not a real name. I don't know. Oh my
Yeah,
god."
actually, it is.
I know. He's like, "Where's my effort, that you motherfucker?" Shut up, fucking idiots. No, but yeah, We the People Tyrant Wars. That's what that stands for. See, I'll never remember it because it's way too long. The retard doesn't. You can't just like shorten it.
I thought that meant wank, tit, penis, tit, wanker.
It could be the same thing, to be honest, Howie.
Same
It's
thing.
not going to make
We
any
the People
difference.
Tyrant Wars, same thing.
Just put whenever you see that WTPTW whatever toilet paper, just think retard, and that's it.
There you go.
Done.
That works.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's either
Another
him
fucking
or it's
another retard.
either them, We the People Tyrant Wars, or it's Connie just on another sock.
Right? Yes.
Just using We the
I
People Tyrant
love
Wars.
sock accounts.
But
And then he still fucking seems to think that people don't figure out who he is. I love that.
I know.
I'll say,
NIGG, and it's just like, okay,
Yeah.
that's I don't care what the fucking name is. That's Connie.
Couple panels ago, he tried coming up on panel and was down in the basement. And I'm like, are you serious? Why are you here? You're not coming up on my panel. And the whole time he's in the basement going, no, I won't, no.
Yeah,
And
no,
I'm just like, fuck you, bye.
everybody there's not one person on the planet, I mean, it hasn't for a long time now. He is in nobody's Discord. He can't get into anybody's Discord because everybody knows he lies and he immediately starts fucking spazzing out in people's Discords and loses.
I'm
his
kind
fucking
of surprised that Tonic hasn't allowed him in his Discord because
no, he wouldn't. He won't. He that's one person I've talked to him.
I mean,
you know that I
we
talk to
have
him all the
forgot
time.
Tonic
I love that you have
in his
fucking
jet Connie.
I love that you know how seriously how much that bothers him that you have that fucking doll. I'm
Yep.
serious. He hates that fucking thing.
Well, he thought it was still on the noose because I did put it on a noose at one point, but
You
I
should
felt
leave it
bad
on a noose. I'm gonna
No,
build
I
you
felt bad
I'm gonna
about
build you a tiny guillotine and I'm gonna fucking have you
Well,
put that
guillotine is one
motherfucker in
thing,
there.
yeah. But a noose kind of has negative connotations
I
to
know.
more than just Connie.
And
so
he says, and he thinks he's a black guy anyway. He said he's not
Yeah.
white, so which
So
makes a
I don't.
whole hell of a lot
I
of
felt
sense.
bad. I felt really bad
understand.
about putting him in a noose, so I
I
took
like
the
the
noose off.
noose.
But now he's Tonic's pet. So
Cheryl, you really want to get to him? Talk about his mother. Seriously, Ellen
or his
is her
grandmother,
name. Yes,
Ellen, either Ellen
is
or
his
what?
mother.
I don't know what his grandmother's name was.
Grandmother, who the fuck cares what her name is?
I
She's dead.
don't care.
And none of them liked him. His whole family. If you look at family photos like I have and several other people have, he's like off on the other side. He's almost like cut out of the picture.
Yeah.
That's how much his own family doesn't like him.
Yep.
His mother says that his sisters are quote unquote missing. No, they're not. They left because they knew what kind of a psychotic cunt.
They got jobs and they left.
Right. They couldn't handle it anymore. They were tired of mom. They were tired of mom tying off in the bathroom doing fucking H for 16 fucking years.
No kidding.
Connie was tired of walking into the bathroom and seeing mom sleep standing up.
Or they got tired of walking into the bathroom and seeing Connie beaten off, thinking about his mom.
While his mom is tied off and sleeping standing up. Yes.
Yeah.
Whacking it right there next to her. Mom, there's only one bathroom. Come on.
No reason love with Connie.
His mom used to bathe him too, by the way, up until he was fucking 26.
Spooky. Go to his channel.
Yes. He's got like, I don't know, 16 or 17 different ones. I don't know which one he's on today.
Mass Troll Report.
I would actually go, you know what? Here's who knows. Andrew knows. And that's the place to go to, because don't give Connie the fucking view.
Connie Cocksmack.
Connie Cocksmack, and that's CAWK SMA, SMACK. Go to Connie Cocksmack. That is Andrew's channel. He's a great dude. And he always broadcasts when Connie goes live, Andrew goes live. Just go to Connie Cocksmack and you will never miss an episode of this fucking little weird piece of shit who has not fucking had a new pair of underwear in 15 years. His underwear were white once. They're actually brown now, and they're full of holes.
Oh,
he's a tidy whitey guy.
I'll tell you what, I'm surprised his underwear doesn't walk to the fucking bin.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Soon to be dead, Ellen.
Dude,
please give me
you know what, Howie? If he fucking takes it off before a shower, he throws it against the wall, and normally it would just slide down, and crumple up at the floor. No, that motherfucker stays on there like it was starched.
That's
it,
true.
Plain and simple.
The soon to be dead Ellen says, please give me a decent burial, Costa. Has a dumpster funeral.
You motherfucker. I told you I have a Yep. I did a really good fucking prank phone call. I'm sure everybody pretty much knows about it, but I don't know where it is now, but oh God. My voice isn't quite back yet, but as soon as it is, I'm gonna because he's being an extra cunt lately. I've decided I'm gonna make another phone call, but I don't know exactly what time. I just want to talk to his mother. I just want to. She needs some outside stimuli. The woman never gets outside.
He's one of the ones that go after people just because they go on tonics or just because they go on Andrew, and
he can't stand that. But yet he lets them on. What sense does that make? And then what does he say? I hate those motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day he's on. They're on with him and they're talking to him and it's like they're friends. He's fucking nuts. He's stupid.
Yeah, absolutely. He's an idiot.
Yes. And he blames everybody for his problems. He's a victim. He always will be a victim.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, yeah. He's the ultimate victim.
Yes, and his tire was slashed. I thought that was the funniest fucking thing. And he's fucking a slashed tire. You could see he curbed it.
Yeah,
that is a dent in that rim. There's nobody that has enough fucking force to shove a knife through a fucking tire, hit a rim, and dent the rim.
No,
I want to see that person because that is probably the most powerful person on the planet. If you can bend a rim with your hand.
Hi, exactly.
What's going on? Hey, I heard the clown was in your chat. I've been looking for that clown. What was he saying? I ain't got a wrench. I can't see what he said.
NIGGER.
What? He was doing that?
Yep.
Oh, and we're the tyrants, according to him.
Yeah, we are. we're all tyrants, according to Connie.
I'm sorry, Cap Gun. I didn't mean to cut you off. Continue talking.
Look, you
brother.
didn't cut anything off. You know that I think that your brain is on constant chemical overload and that I don't like you, but you're allowed up here. It's her panel.
Yeah,
right.
I noticed.
Okay. No, I'm serious. I don't like Exile. His mind is gone.
Oh,
There's
well,
nothing.
you know,
But I mean, like I said, this is yours, and out of respect for you, I'm not going to say a
my
fucking
mind
thing.
isn't all together here either, you know.
No, but his hasn't been since like fucking kindergarten. It's over. There's nothing there.
Says the guy
there
that
is.
destroyed his with steroids, but okay.
That makes absolutely no sense because I've never touched a steroid in my
Well,
life. If it were the
leave this
case, I would
be,
have been
and
I
we'll
would
talk
have
about
been
this
the
on a
size
panel where
I
they
would have
can
been the
be done.
size that I am now much, much earlier in life. Trust me. I wouldn't have had to spend 22 years of my fucking life to get to the size that I am now. It would have taken 4 years, and then I would have done 2 cycles, and I would have been 265 instead of 207. So you figure it out, stupid.
Your random ass anger
Nice.
says otherwise.
Nice.
Anyway, the
Nice.
retard can't. No, I understand the retard can't understand that.
That doesn't matter.
And that's
Doesn't
all right.
matter. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice.
I am
see
being
how
nice.
easy
I
you
tried
get
to be
triggered.
nice.
Calling him a
I
retard.
tried,
steroids.
like I said, I tried to be nice. I am
Steroids
being
does
nice.
that.
I'm being nice by not talking about him anymore or saying anything to him anymore. That's
Okay. That works for me.
That's how that's settled.
Oh, look. Look who else is here. Danny Williams. Hello.
I don't
Hi,
know.
Danny Williams.
I don't know him, therefore I have no opinion. So dazzle me, sir.
Sure, you know me.
No, I don't. I
Put
honestly
your
Group has
put
informed an
your
opinion
real
on you
name
yet,
instead
Danny.
of we want Howie on your thing.
Well, that was because they're starting a boy band and they want Howie to be part of the boy band.
Oh,
It's
But they
called
need-
Don't have the dirty
it's
keyboard.
called
He needs a
Danny,
dirty
have you ever heard of this thing? It's called a joke.
a joke.
Yeah. Yes,
oh,
no,
shit.
maybe.
I'll have
How
to
many
look
kids
it up
do
in
you
the
have, Danny? Any
dictionary.
idea? How many fingers am I holding up, Danny? All right.
Oh,
That's the end of that.
let me see. Are you waving them?
This guy's asleep. Anyway, that's all right.
Anyway, guys, we are past the 2-hour mark.
This was a 2-hour show. I'll have to come back some other
Yeah.
time. This is
Oh.
My show is always a 2-hour show, but
Oh,
I super appreciate everybody that came up. I really appreciate you coming up, Capgun. I mean, I'm thrilled out of my mind that you did. I
No,
really
you're
am.
welcome. I wasn't actually going to come up, but Sancho fucking.
I'm glad you did.
Sancho's a good friend of mine. I love Sancho. So when he was starting up,
Yeah, I
I
do
was like,
too.
motherfucker, I got to go up there now because he's going to start going off. And I got to put a little bit of a leash on him. So that's why I was like, all right, time to rein him in a little bit.
Pleased. I'm pleased, and you are welcome anytime, Capgun.
Well, thank you. We're all good. Howie, it's been a long time. I'm glad to see you again. And I mean it, Silver. I think that quarterback does have some serious skills. I don't, like I said, I'm not, I don't really, I just watch football. I don't have a team. I just watch it. I like to watch good games. That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be following it. Trust
I
me.
mean, I watch
Let's see
all
how they're going.
football, but I do have my.
I know you have your facts,
you know,
and
but
I get that.
But I appreciate other teams too. I don't hate other teams because they're playing the Seahawks. You know what I mean?
No, but that's the one you want to lose when they are playing the Seahawks.
Sure, but if they play a better game, if they play a better game than the Seahawks, then I'm, I gotta.
Then you're gonna
jump
sides.
Yeah. No, I won't
Just
jump
go
sides, but
ahead.
I just gotta give them that. I
Go
give
ahead,
them the
keep scoring. Go ahead, keep scoring. These guys can't do shit. Keep going. I know what you
Anyway,
mean. All right.
thank
Well,
you.
hey, take it
Thank you,
easy.
everybody.
Howie, take care, Silver. You guys take it easy. It was nice
You
And
too.
Catch you later.
Thank you, everybody, for coming in. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Friday, I will be going live at 3:00. My time. 3:00 my time, 6:00 Eastern, 11:00 UK time, and I will be giving away a
Fast charger.
smart charger or a fast charger. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fast charger,
You're welcome.
which are really cool. They are very, very cool. all you got to do is lay your phone on them, and they charge twice as fast as any other charger. So it's really cool.
Hey, that's not how they catch on fire, is it?
No, I have one, and it's never caught on fire. I've had it for a couple of years now.
No, I
And it
mean
works
what you're
great.
charging.
No,
No, okay.
no, and they're very cool, and they are very, very useful. And you don't have to have a cord plugged into your phone. You just lay it on the thing, and it charges. So it's awesome. So, Jody, hello, Lori Van Huser, hello. You kind of
Hi,
right
Jody.
to that. Oh, she says she's been listening.
Hi, Laurie Van Hooser.
So thank you, everybody,
Snap
and
this
don't forget
out.
to
Hello.
come in on Friday. I'm giving away the fast charger, and then the week after that will be the LED flashlight, which are very cool, especially if you go camping. It's a wonderful thing to have. So thank you, everybody, and always remember, be nice.
Be nice.
Please be nice.
Cap Gun, get anger management and AA.